miss me? Did you all miss me so much last week when Monday you opened up your laptops or however you watch us and I wasn't there? Isn't that so sad? What's going on, everybody? How are you? Flarglesnoff, love you too. What's up, Sid the friend? Yes. Wow, some fun people in chat. Y'all, we're doing a film today that has just been it was sort of influential in my little I almost said my like little queer horror thing, but I actually think unfortunately there's almost nothing queer about the Final Destination film series. But I did watch the Stepford Wives last night, and the Stepford Wives, now that movie is camp. I didn't realize that that movie was just truly camp. The 2004 one. I mean, it's bad. It's a terrible movie. But it's terrible in a way that it's like maybe the best movie ever made. Glenn Close delivers an iconic monologue. I don't know why I'm talking about this now. I guess I like need a moment with y'all. You know what I mean? Um, oh, the Grim Reaper is definitely not straight in Final Destination. Thank you for calling me out. Thank you. I love Final Destination. I'm excited to get into it. But before we get into all of those things, and before we get going on all of that, I have to let y'all know about something. You know that we have friends over at Canva. Yeah, Canva. It's our favorite place to make PowerPoints. It's our favorite place for presentations. It's our favorite place to win. And this is what I mean by that. I mean that. Let me scroll up so I can get the wording right. Hold on. Damn, I fuck this up every time. Okay. I think I'm about to get in trouble. Okay, anyway. Guys, Canva, it's an amazing app. We did a stream here ever. Oh, Hero Slot, what's up? Hey. Listen, we've got the Walking Dead plus Canva Designing Dead fan art contest going on, and it closes Wednesday, September 7th. So you scrolling, stop. You're gonna want to stop and listen to me because you could wind up at the premiere or at the finale of The Walking Dead. So step one, right? It's a couple of steps. Step one, you want to go to canva.me/TWD to explore the Walking Dead Canva collection to get inspired. Step two, right? This is our second step. You want to build your own art in Canva using the graphics from the collection and the items in the Canva general library. Listen, I wanted to make something with Herschel's farmhouse, so I searched countryside to find a background. I searched birds to add flocks of birds, etc. You get it. I don't have to explain how to make a farmhouse. And then I edited the filtered and I copied and pasted the items from the collection into it. And then step three, you're going to enter your fan art at designingdeadwithcanva.com. That's designingdeadwithcanva.com. Once you're done creating your art in Canva, go to the top right and click share, view only, link to copy the link. Let me try that one again. Go to designingdeadwithcanva.com and paste the link in the submission form. Oh wait, that's not the one I was doing again. Once you're done creating your art in Canva, go to the top right and click share. Click share, raise a curtain. Click share, view only, link to copy the link. Go to designingdeadwithcanva.com and paste the link in the submission form and fill out your info to win. And you know what you win? A trip to Los Angeles for you and your guests to attend the Walking Dead finale event. No joke, people, you could be there with Norman. On November 20th, where there will be a screening of the finale episode and live episode of The Talking Dead featuring cast and all sorts of special guests. You do not want to miss it. So make sure that you go to designingdeadwithcanva.com and you click share. Y'all, it's going to be a blast tonight. For those of you that don't know what we're doing, this is Slasher Town. You can jump in at any point and the story will always make sense. We designed it for you. It is a horror RPG based off the Tales from the Loop system, where our friends roll a number of six-sided die in correspondence to their stat. A 6 is wow, I can't talk. A 6 is a success. A 1 is a critical failure. No 6s is just a regular failure. More 6s, the bigger the success. More 1s, the bigger the failure. Yeah? The story will always make sense, Sylviana, and you know it will. But there are ways for you to get involved. You can use your channel points to nope. use bits to add a die. Yeah, you can add a die to a player's roll. You can throw in a re-roll. You can have a player re-roll their entire stat. An auto 1, that's for me. I can give somebody an auto failure. It's very fun. We love auto failures. An auto 6 is you give it to another player and they get an auto success. And then my personal favorite, you can add an NPC with an obsession into the game. That's somebody who comes on and they are obsessed with something. We've had people that have been obsessed with Winnie the Pooh. We've had somebody that's obsessed with Charlotte's Web. We've had somebody that's obsessed with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That one I actually just made up. But we have had all sorts of different characters come in with all sorts of different obsessions. It's always a favorite highlight of mine. It's my favorite thing that you can purchase. And I create it in that game. So listen. And tonight we're doing a Final Destination episode. If you haven't heard me say it before, so you want to make sure that you are clicking our button to give us a little follow. Look, we're almost at our follower goal. We've got 7 out of 100. So I'm looking at 93 of you, and I'm saying press that follow button. Look, you logged into Twitch. You logged in expecting to see somebody playing Fortnite, and here I am saying, "Listen, you're about to watch Slasher Town." So, so pop into that chair, pop into our chat, say hi, say what's up, and join us because we're about to get the ball rolling on our very special bottle episode of Slasher Town. So you know what? It's time for me to say, let's roll that intro. Welcome to Slasher Town, the safest town in the USA. Don't believe what you read in the papers about Wyatt Wilder, the concrete surfer, Hazel Morrison, the know-it-all, and Penny Chu, that dumb cheerleader who claimed they were chased by a ghost face, caught him, and took his mask off, revealing not a head, but a void of nothing. Come swim in the deepest lake in the world, or spill your guts at Starside Adventure Park. I'm Dylan Guerra, your tour guide through all things fun and safe. Slasher Town, we're all expecting you. Welcome to Slasher Town. You know it. You've probably been there. That small suburban town you're imagining. The one that's had so many murders and was recently almost destroyed by a giant Ghidorah until a group of teenagers helped operate a Jaeger and a bunch of giant lobsters and a giant boy in order to take it down. That's Slasher Town. The one with nightmares and ghouls and murder. That's Slasher Town. That sleepy, quaint suburban town. The one with the lake, the deepest lake in the world, Lake Taurus. That's Slasher Town. The one with the Starside Adventure Park, our favorite place to play in the summer. Slasher Town. You know it. You've probably been there. We find our heroes today. Well, we find 2 of our heroes today. We find, because Hazel's mom had some business in DC following her mayoral campaign announcement on the heels of E.T., and Hazel went to support her. But Penny and Wyatt, we find standing out front of Penny's house, waiting for the school bus taking the Slashertown Prep cheerleading team, the Slashertown Prep Knives, to their first cheer competition of the season over in North Springdale Valley Fjord. It's a special day for Penny because it's her first official day of being vice cheer captain. And it's a special day for Wyatt because it's his first day on the team. And what's your job, Wyatt, on the Slashertown Prep Knives?
Getting thrown in the air.
Yes, he one whip full through to full fulls all the way up in the air. He's what we call a flyer. That's right. I watched Cheer, and I watched Cheer season 2. Let's check in with Penny and Wyatt as they wait for the bus that's going to pick them up and take them to North Springdale Valley Fjord for the cheer competition.
I'll say it again. Thanks again for pulling rank and getting me on the team. I really thought it was going to be an involved process, but you said I was on, and then I was on. Didn't even have to fill out paperwork. I don't even think I signed a permission slip.
We don't do those anymore. Permission slips are what I deem to be permissible, and I deem this permissible, and so therefore it is.
You
Welcome
wield
to
your
my team.
authority with an iron pom-pom, and I love it.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I have like a vision for how I want this year to go. Okay. And I'm so excited because I can't wait to throw you in the air because everybody's like, oh, okay, we're going to throw the smallest, tiniest girl, whatever. And I'm like, no, we're going to do it differently. We're going to have tiny girls at the bottom and we're going to throw all the big dudes up top. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to go amazingly. I've done all the math. I've done a super computational form. I've done the modeling. It's going to be amazing.
I appreciate you calling me a big dude. I'm kind of lanky and short, but I'll take the compliment.
Oh, no, we're going to put you on a regimen. You're going to be eating 8,000 calories a day, and you're going to be doing the Michael Phelps workout, but on land so that it is slightly less difficult. I wanted to give you a break, So you will be gaining at least 50 pounds by the next 6 months, given this plan. So it's going to be great.
I feel like my metabolism is just going to destroy whatever you throw at it. That said, how many of those calories get to be sugar?
Almost all of it. I thought about this. Yeah, and she hands him a giant bag of Skittles. Eat up.
He takes it like a Go-Gurt and slurps all of those Skittles right into the back of his throat.
Yes. I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm feeling kind of spicy tonight, and I feel like a good GM. I'm gonna say that Wyatt, with your bag of Skittles, you can boost one physical stat one time tonight.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Little sugar rush. Love it.
Yeah, a little sugar rush action. Great. So Shu, I'm sorry, Shu. I don't know who that is. Penny, can you describe, since we're on our way to the cheer meet, can you describe for me what the outfits for the Slasher Town Prep knives look like, the one that you have on?
Yes, they are silver with a black skirt. And there are 2 knives on the back and they're crossed. One is a cleaver and the other one is a Japanese shun knife. This was Penny's special new design. She wanted people to channel the force of a cleaver with the precision of the Japanese steel.
Amazing. Love that. Very, very amazing. And as y'all are having this conversation, and as Wyatt is popping Skittles into his mouth, and Penny, or what are you doing on the field? On your front lawn as you wait for this bus to pull up?
Penny has some blueprints that she's holding, and so she's just kind of fussing with them. Therefore, different polygons that she wants the cheer squad to start forming and to start thinking about. She's done all the math, and so why do a triangle when you can attempt an octagon? That's what Penny's thinking about.
Amazing. And as the Skittles are popping into Wyatt's mouth and the octagons are forming into Penny's head, a large yellow school bus that says Slasher Town Prep pulls up right in front. The last stop, you two are the last people getting picked up. It makes a large squeak. It goes as it pulls up right in front of your house, and the doors fly open, revealing our bus driver, revealing our friend, Marlene. Marlene, can you care to introduce us to you and describe how you look?
So Marlene is 56 years old, and she's from Louisiana. And she's got her hair in a ponytail, and she's got her little hat on, and she looks over at the kids, and she's like, "Hey, you guys ready to go?" And in the background is she's listening to all of Taylor Swift's greatest hits, and currently Love Story is playing. And she's got her in her mirror. She's got a rabbit's foot, but she also has a rabbit's foot on her key that is in the bus. Hey, you ready to go? I'm looking over at Penny. And
yes.
Why? What are you doing here?
I'm on the squad now.
Is he on the squad? I look at Penny.
Oh, yes. Doing a little bit of change up. We are trying to beef it out. So he's actually you're like 300 calories behind right now on the schedule. Chop chop, more Skittles. Let's go.
I look back at all the other girls. Go ahead.
I scarf like a whole nother pack, and then like I sneeze and one of them shoots out of my nose. I pick it up and then I eat it, and then I'll jump like from the ground up, skipping all of the steps up to Marlene, and I give Marlene a high five and then move onto the bus.
Marlene kind of takes it.
Great.
Like, oh,
and
okay.
And Penny, you follow behind onto the bus. And as you cross the threshold, my favorite word, into the bus, there's a brief moment where you feel just this quick chill run through you. A shiver kind of right down your spine, goosebumps on your arm, just a sort of eerie feeling. But that snaps. It snaps right away as soon as you're through that threshold. And the doors close behind you, and the bus is absolutely packed. It's awash with big hair, big cheer hair, big cheer headbands, big silver and black cleaver and shin knife outfits, cheer outfits, and all of the seats are taken except one row that has two empty seats, and of course, as most bus seats seat three, there is a third person sitting there, and that person is our other new friend joining us tonight, Marcus Rosewater. Marcus, can you describe what you look like and how you welcome our
Yeah,
friends onto this bus?
he's pretty big. Like I'm kind of squeezing in there even just to get on the bus. I'm like 6'2", stocky, kind of built like a football player. They barely had a cheer outfit that was big enough for me, so I'm sort of like hulking out of it too. And I've been on the team for pretty much all of high school. Yeah, I've been there for like 4 years, and I'm really trying to work my way up. I work my ass off. It's in the family. This is what I want to do. And I see these two walking up. Oh, hey Penny. Hey, Wyatt, is it?
Yeah, hi.
Hey, welcome
Hello.
welcome to the team, man. I mean, I didn't hear about any like tryouts or anything.
That's because there are no more tryouts. There's invitation only.
Oh, no more tryouts for a very dangerous sport. So he's just on the team.
Yeah, because some of us try to keep track of possible recruits at all times because we have cheer going on in the front and the back of our brain and in the middle and sometimes on the bottom and up on top. So lovely to see you. Hope you are okay.
Yeah, so looking at the
Hey,
roster,
you don't have to worry about me.
Oh, I kind of do though. Like it's
No.
literally my
You'd be
job
surprised
to
what I've
worry
survived.
about the cheerleaders. Okay, all right. But have you
I
survived
bounce.
cheerleading? I don't think so. You're about to.
He will. And that way, I know he looks a little, lanky now, but we're going to put him on a regimen and he is going to be ginormous. And then, then we'll have plenty of people to throw around or be up top or be wherever. Because this year it's going to be physics time.
And Marlene, since this seat is the only seat available, it's at the front of the bus. It's right behind you, so you
Mhm.
do hear this entire conversation that's going on. So I just want to say you are allowed to jump in. They can hear you. They're the only kids you really can hear.
Marcus, he's on the team. All right, stop complaining.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah.
Sounds like you care to me.
Yep. Welcome.
Y'all, does it sound like he cares? I'm talking to all the girls on the bus.
No, I don't even care. I don't care at all. Just
All
whatever.
the girls like jump up and they're like, "We don't care. We love you, Wyatt. You done killed that shark." And that's what they all say. You
Yo,
done
shark?
killed that shark. You done saved that alien.
Yeah, Marcus, remember he saved everybody from the shark? God, you don't remember
Oh,
nothing.
that was him? Oh.
Yeah, that was him.
Oh.
It's probably why he's on the team.
Hey.
Anyway.
Come on over.
Yeah, that's right. He saved the shark. Let's all take a moment of silence and think about all of the fallen cheerleaders that have died this year. Jackson, Nevaeh, Janelyn, maybe and I never really finished, his story or whatever. But okay, moving on. Everyone, we're gonna have a fantastic year. I'm Penny, your leader. Not that we need to give a speech, but I wanted to give one anyways, and just let you know that this is gonna be great. And if it's not, I'll find out and I'll make it.
And
Have a-
and of course that your cheer coach is on the bus, and you know who the cheer coach is. Who's the cheer coach?
Me?
the
What's
name of
their
the cheer
name?
coach?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, what's the name
Penny?
of the cheer coach? Yeah, Penny. What's the name of the cheer coach?
It is Cole, Cornson.
Cassidy.
Cole Cornson.
Cole
Cole
Cornson.
Corn.
Coach
Cole
Cornson?
Yeah, Coach Cornson. Wow,
That's not going to mess us up at all.
Coach.
No.
Coach Cornson, Coach Cornson's got to be from Wisconsin, originally here to Slasher Town from Minnesota. Coach Cornson, he gets Coach Cole Cornson, the CCC. He gets up and he's like, "Listen, y'all, it's the first cheer of the season." And then he looks over at Wyatt and he's just like, "Sorry, who are you?"
I'm new.
Oh, you're
Wyatt.
that flower
Remember?
boy.
Mhm.
Yeah. I Googled it. Somebody said I was a tosser, but I felt like I'd be more of a toss-id. Anyway, people throw me.
Yeah,
You have
that's
to be
right.
pretty
People
versatile on our team. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
they're just gonna throw you straight up into the air. You're gonna do some flips. It's gonna be great. We have a full routine, but we're gonna manage to find a place for you since we lost a bunch of our girls to sharks. Once again, another quick moment of silence. Thank you. But yeah, I just wanna take it right from the lead that was being dropped from Penny, and I just want to say I am so proud of y'all. And throughout this, the bus is sort of still creeping its way through Slasher Town as it heads towards the exit to get to North Springdale Valley Fjord. And he's like, also, I just wanted to show y'all one quick thing that I thought would get y'all really pumped to get out there and get going. And he holds up his phone and he is playing the trailer for the horror film, soon to be modern classic horror film, Ghoster. And he's like, I just think that this movie is going to be the revolution, and I think that this movie is going to be just as much of a revolution to the film industry as it is to the cheer industry. So I
cannot wait
just
for
hope that
Ghost for
y'all,
myself, Coach Cornson.
yeah, and Coach Cornson turns to you, Marlene, and it's just like, I've always felt that you and I had a particular understanding of the difference between film and movie. You know what I mean?
Us Swifties gotta stick together.
That's true. Taylor Swift is a film.
Yep, Taylor Swift
some
is a
people
film.
don't get that.
I'm saying, if we like the same music, we gotta like the same film and TV. That's what Swifties do.
There was a girl that came through my training. Her name was Mailer Twift.
Mailer Mason?
Yeah.
Mailer Twift.
No, Mailer Twift, and she narrowly escaped the Ghostface killer about. I like to think of time and episodes, so I'll say about 11 episodes ago, and she also loves Taylor Swift. So y'all should meet. And Marlene, the bus rolls to a stop, and just the way that y'all have been seated. I would like to just throw in as GM that Marcus, you sort of shifted to the aisle so that it could be seating Penny by the window, then Wyatt, and then you. And Penny, you're leaning your head against the window at this point, and at this red light, there's a sudden slam from the window on the wall, and there is, as you turn, there is an old woman with a knit cap and red gloves and long, wiry, messy hair. And she's holding a bag of what, Marcus? You can see from the window, too, as you turn to the slam. She's holding a bag of, a like clear see-through bag of what?
Is that syringes? Like, what is that? Why would is she offering us something? I mean, does she know that we're cheerleaders? So she's trying to juice us up. I mean, heard about the new bulk regimen and thinks that we need some sort of shortcut. I
believe that's illegal.
I don't play that game. I mean, but hey, Penny, you're the captain. If you want to, as a friend of yours.
Penny looks up from her TI 89 from calculating triangles and is like, "What? Who?"
And the woman she's just holding her bag of syringes, just looking at you, and she looks you deep in the eyes, Penny, and she just says through the little crack in the window, she like sticks her mouth up while she looks at you to speak into the little crack in the window of the bus, and she just goes, "Death, death, And
I
then
go to roll that
she
window up.
looks at you.
I run over there and I go, ugh!
She,
Ah,
she's so startled. She drops her syringes and she goes back to picking them up as she keeps shouting as the light turns green and y'all spin off. You see her in the distance as she's just going, death, death. And y'all, the light turns green. You keep driving. Now you transition into the highway and you're heading toward a bridge. And chat, I'm gonna need your help with this one. What kind of car drives past them? I'm just gonna take the first one that I see. What sort of car drives past them as they turn onto this highway? So you all are turning onto a highway to go over through the bridge. You're gonna cross the suspension bridge to get out of Slasher Town, and you see a Ford F-150 drive up next to y'all. And there's two friends. One has blonde tips, and the other one has spiky hair. But the one that has blonde tips does not have spiky hair, and the one that has spiky hair does not have blonde tips. And a Ford F-150 drives past you, and you see these two friends. One of them is playing Mario Kart on a Switch, and he passes you. But you can sort of see, Penny, from the way that you're looking out, you can sort of see these Mario Kart characters. They're just sort of flying off the Rainbow Road Bridge. They're just not making it. And then the level switches to a highway, and he's just crashing into things on the highway. And the friend looks up at you with his blonde tips, and he smiles. And they keep spinning off. And then the coach says, Coach Corn
Cornson.
Coulson,
yep.
gets up and he's like, "All right, y'all, it's time to practice our hold on, Minnesota. I'm from Minnesota." He
Minnesota.
gets up and he's like, "All right, y'all, it's time for ya. It's time for us to practice our Slasher Town cheer. Slasher Town. You know it and you love it. It's Slasher Town. Here's the cheer. Slasher Town. Slasher Town. We have many knives." And then he points to Wyatt, and he's like, "Since you're new here, why don't you keep it going? What's the next line? Slasher Town, Slasher Town. We have many knives."
Regardless of our faith, we take only one wives.
Yeah, and then let's keep it going, Marlene. You know the next line coming up.
Oh my God. If y'all got Wyatt on your side, you're going to need 9 lives. That's not a very good life. Knife and live. Like, what are you doing over there, Wyatt? Okay, you messed my rhyme up because your rhyme.
And you bring us home, Marcus.
And everyone knows that when we get baked potatoes, we don't get no chives. Woo! Slasher Town.
What if you like chives,
Slasher
though? I don't
Town
Not here.
Not up in here.
Right. Well,
not as a team.
And as y'all are saying, "Woo, Slasher Town knives," you hear a massive honk. A car honks, and as you're crossing onto the bridge, a car honks, and the traffic is beginning to pick up. It's getting a little more congested. A car honks as a motorcyclist races on the other side of the car. The person that honked is in a bright pink Corvette. She's got big pink glasses, and in her back seat there's like a little pug. She's got a pug dog, and she smiles at you, and she's like, through the window, she's pointing at down toward where the motorcyclist went, like, "Can you believe this guy?" And she just is looking up at you, like, giving all these weird faces as this motorcyclist springs forward down the highway. Now you're deep on this suspension bridge, traffic congested, and as you're on it, bus driver Marlene, we're gonna go to you for a moment. Marlene, you're looking out on the bridge. Yeah. Yeah, you see this motorcyclist go straight ahead. It's kind of weaving through traffic.
Okay, and the girl, she's behind us. We passed her.
You've passed. She sort of stepped out of the way and took a moment.
I'm gonna inch a little. I'm gonna stop, but I'm gonna like inch a little bit closer to see, and then I'm gonna honk at them. to get their attention. At the
To
motorcyclist.
get the attention of
The motorcyclist.
the motorcyclist.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? Let's have get our first roll.
Woo!
Can you do let's do a contact roll for
Okay.
you. So
And
that
that
would be
is
roll 5.
what's my contacts? How many? Let me see. Let me
5.
check my list.
5.
5d6. Roll. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Oh, no 6.
Oh no.
Do you have?
I have a reroll.
I believe you have a reroll if you want to use it for this.
I think I do. I want to get this guy's attention. I want to know what the heck's going on. 4, 5.
Yeah, as this motorcyclist speeds right on by. Yeah.
Dang, I ain't got no luck. Sheesh.
Great. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
You honk on your horn as this motorcyclist speeds by, and when you honk, it's a school bus, so it makes a very large, like, honk. And the motorcyclist turns his bike, because he's like sort of scared to look by you. But he falls off of his bike, and his motorcycle bike skids forward, and immediately cars start, like, it hits a car in front of it, that hits a car in front of it, that hits the car in front of that car, that hits a truck carrying about 15 large logs, freshly cut tree trunks being shipped on this bridge. And one of the logs just breaks off from you can see from the bus drive that when that car hit that log in front, one log went straight through, it's destroying that car. The chain broke off, and another log just started rolling off, and those logs are beginning to just free roll off and crush cars on this bridge.
I'm gonna try to safely back the car up and turn around. I'm like, oh my god! And then so I'm looking behind. Are there any cars behind me besides the lady who passed?
Yeah, you are now you're locked on that bridge. It is a traffic jam. The bridge is not going to. You're not going to be able to drive the bus off of this bridge. You're like smack dab in the center of the bridge.
I'm gonna look at the kids and I'm gonna say, we gotta get off the bus safely, first row first. And I'm gonna be the last one to get off of the bus because that's my job. So I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna try to get them to load out from the back first, meaning Wyatt, Penny, and Marcus would still be waiting to get off because they're in the front.
Great. Can you do a lead roll for me?
I sure can.
A lead check. This is for you saying to the kids, "Get off the back of the bus."
Okay, that is. Let me get that one. Let me open up this page. Sorry.
No, you're so good.
And that would be lead. My lead is currently. All right, I got it open now. All right. That is 5. Okay, 5. Sweet. Oh boy. Hopefully this doesn't go as bad as last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll. Ooh.
Oh. Crit fail.
So I try to open the back door and it jams the one in the back one in the bus, the safety bus, safety one.
Yeah. Also, none of the other cheerleaders on the bus are even remotely paying attention to you. You've fully stopped the bus. You've run through. Everyone's still chanting. You're trying to get that back open. You're screaming, but nobody seems to be listening to you. Meanwhile, at the front of the bus, Penny, Wyatt, and Marcus, you felt the bus come to a screeching halt. What do you do? Oh, you're muted, Penny.
I think it's a different output or input.
Oh.
We lost her. Penny took a nap.
Penny, the bus stopped.
There's tension on the bus.
Penny, the bus has stopped. Why are you sleeping? You were
wake
so
up.
amped up like 10 seconds ago.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Penny is lost. She is lost in her pentagonal thoughts, her octagon thoughts. She She can't. She's so focused on that. So Marcus and Wyatt, you feel this bus stop. What do you do?
I feel like Marlene was freaking out about something. I do think she knows something that we don't. Like, should we be worried about something?
She probably knows a lot more than we do, but I mean, she'll tell us if we need to know. We should just sit here and wait for. No, I'm kidding. Let's go check on it.
Let's go ask her what's going on.
We need to get
Sorry,
everybody
I
off
waited
the
as
bus,
long as I
guys.
could. I'm very impatient.
We gotta get off the bus.
Slasher Town.
What's
We
happening?
got our knives. We love knives. Slasher
Gotta get
Town.
off the bus. And I'm
Hello?
like opening and closing the doors, trying to get everybody's attention. Penny,
Oh,
are you awake?
Penny, wake up.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Sorry, I just passed out.
Yes,
And
yes.
I was so scared. Wow. So did everyone see all those cars just hit each other? Was that just me?
Yeah, Marlene says we need to get off now. So
Okay.
I guess we need to try to organize this thing.
Okay, everybody, get off the bus. Everybody, Aliva, Maverick, Elizabeth, Velveeta, everybody get off the bus.
Yeah, Elizabeth springs up and she's like, all of this screaming, I can't handle it. We need to get off this bus. Why? It's so hot in here. I feel like I'm burning up.
Elizabeth, I need you to take a breath and get the
Yes.
fuck off the bus. Breathe in, breathe out. You're okay? Okay, do everything the bus driver says. Okay, maybe breathe less, actually.
She's
Less
fully.
Teamwork, everybody.
What?
I yelled
What?
teamwork to everybody. Teamwork, get everybody off of the bus.
Yeah. Velveeta, let's go.
And I'm pointing front because I'm like, look at this. I'm trying to show everybody what the scene is ahead of us.
Yeah. And everybody on the bus, I won't make you roll for this one. Everybody on the bus turns their head, and through the front window, you can now see that the you see everyone watches at the same time. You see the two men from the car that passed you, the one with the blonde tips and the one with the spiky
Yes.
hair. They're getting out of their Ford 150 and they're running toward y'all as a log is bouncing down the bridge, and the log just absolutely smushes both of them at the same time. It just rolls right over them, and blood and like one full brain that's now like popped like a piece of bubble gum has just absolutely splattered onto the front window of this bus as y'all say that.
And then I just scream, no! And so yeah, and at this point I'm holding the door open, but I'm trying to get everybody again because I'm like, look, they see the blood.
All right, everybody, get up, single file. We're gonna go out the front, okay? Beowulf, Grendel, let's go. And Penny's just trying to direct
Okay.
everybody off the bus.
Grendel. Penny, you now have to do a lead check.
That's what I deserve. Fair enough.
That's what you deserve for
one lead,
Grendel.
one heart.
For Grendel.
I'm still kind of mad about
Not
Elizabeth.
Velveeta, just Grendel?
But... Oh,
Oh my god.
yes. Okay,
Wow,
how
all that
do
English
you
making
lead them all
energy.
off the bus? How do you lead everybody off the bus?
Penny centers herself, and from the depths of her spirit, she uses the scariest voice she can think of, and she says, "Everybody, get off the bus!" And terrifies everybody to leave the bus.
Oh my god, we got to go now.
Yeah.
Fucking get out of here.
Y'all clamber off of the bus. You clamber off the bus, and you can now see you and the 12 other cheerleaders that are there as you get off. Marlene, are you still on the bus, or did you like walk out?
I'm the
behind
last
them? How did you
person.
get off the bus?
I
Great.
waited for the last one, Grendel, and then so I'm like, hurry up, Grendel, come on! And then I kind of just like kind of push her out, and then jump off of the steps.
Great.
And I
So,
grabbed my keys and everything too.
I love that. So in order, we have like Penny and Elizabeth, because she was just talking to her, and then behind them it's Marcus and Wyatt, and then it's the coach, and then it's all of the kids, and then it's Marlene. And as y'all have gotten off the bus, you've got your keys in hand. You now see that the logs are sort of free bouncing, crushing cars along the way. People are getting out of their cars, screaming. And Elizabeth just immediately starts freaking out. She's like, "Oh my God, we have to get off of this bridge. This is insane. I'm freaking out." And on one of her hers, you see now that one of the logs behind her snaps into one of the wires on the suspension bridge, and the whole bridge, like a ripple, goes through it. Just a shockwave goes through the bridge as the wire comes down, and she's like, and it looks like almost like a snake, like biting. The wire just absolutely slices through her throat, with like snake-like reflexes, like a whip, and she's just like, and then her head just very cleanly slides off of her body, and everybody starts absolutely wailing.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Gotta get off the bridge.
Ow. There's nowhere to go.
God,
I'm looking around to see if there's any sort of how far up are we on the bridge? Like, are we over water? Are we over?
You're
traffic?
over water. You're at the center point of the bridge.
Okay. I want to head back the direction that we came. And so I look at all the kids and I'm like, we need to go back that way. Start running. And yeah, the motorcycles were over there. Okay. I want to see what are the cars around us? Are there any empty cars around us?
There are some empty cars around you. I'll give you. There is a 2005 Nissan Altima right next to y'all, sort of toward the bridge in one lane. The bus is in the other lane, and then on the other side of that bus, just because Wyatt loves it so much, there's another 2005 Nissan Altima, and those are both
the same color.
Those are empty. And they're the same color. They're both blue. It's sort of like a mirror.
Okay. I want to know who's got a license.
And behind the bus, there's also a gasoline truck.
Ooh, a gasoline truck. Okay. Ooh. We're gonna get everybody off.
The gasoline truck we have to get away from. Is there a gun in any of these Nissan Altimas or the gas trucks? Is there a gun anywhere?
You can certainly go. You can run and
We are going to shoot some logs today, kids.
Penny's gonna search and rifle through all the cars and see if she can find a weapon, but probably a gun.
Great. Can you do a move check to get into? Do you want to go to the Nissan Altima that's right there?
Hell yeah, I'll do a move check.
Great.
All right. Oh, almost.
Great. Do you have a reroll or anything of the sort? You don't. You don't.
Oh well.
No, you do. You don't. And you run to the car, and the coach Cornson is immediately like, "No, we gotta stick together." And as you go to move, because the wires are now snapping on the bridge, the whole bridge begins to tilt at an angle. Toward the water, and a bunch of cars slide, and Coach Cornson is like, you can't go alone. And as it tilts, he trips a little bit, and the motorcycle that the motorcyclist fell off of somehow has made its way back this way. It swipes him from underneath, and he trips forward, and it looks like he's about to go into the water, but instead he gets fully impaled by a piece of metal that's sticking out from the side of the bridge. He gets impaled, and it guts him. It guts him up the front as he does a full front flip off into the water, and you see the bottom of his jaw just sort of split open as he flies down into the water.
Oh no! The coach turned into one of the vampires from Blade Trinity.
Nobody lose their cool, okay? We are cheerleaders. Cheerleading is a sport. We can do this. Okay, everybody breathe in, breathe out. Okay, we just have to get to the end of the bridge as soon as possible. Okay, everybody follow me. And Penny's gonna start taking off.
toward
Okay.
like toward where the log truck was, or toward the other way of the gas.
Gas
The
truck.
opposite. The opposite away from the
So the
logs.
gas truck.
Sorry.
Great.
The gas
Well,
truck.
Great. So
nothing
you're
bad can
walking
happen
past. You start beelining through the gas truck. The other cheerleaders are following close behind you. Wyatt, what are you doing during all of this?
I'm following Penny's every lead. She's my captain, literally, and I would follow her to the ends of the earth, knowing that she will set anything that gets in our way on fire. Hopefully not the truck filled with gas.
I mean,
If it gets in the way.
And Marlene, what are you doing?
So I was going to speak up when Penny's talking, but I think Penny's right in terms of going that direction. So I'm just sort of like corralling like everybody, because I still work for the school district, so it's my responsibility to make sure the kids are safe. So I'm like, oh, come on, y'all, come on, hurry up, Grendel, and I and Beowulf. So I just
Great.
sort of,
And you're staying in the.
I'm behind
You're staying
everybody.
in the back, right?
Yes, because Penny's
Yeah.
leading everybody. It's her squad, but I want to make sure that all the kids that are still alive, because we lost. Who did we lose? Elizabeth. I don't want that to happen to them.
Yeah.
And I want to keep my job.
Elizabeth's head is now like bouncing down the bridge as the suspensions. You know,
Like,
it's a
I
very
gotta call
wobbly
her
experience.
mama.
This whole thing. And Marcus, what are you up to?
I'm with them as well. Yeah, I'm a team player. There's no reason for me to do anything
Great.
rash at this point. I somehow feel like that's the best decision, is to make a beeline towards this very flammable and explosive gas truck.
Yep.
Yeah. Now there's people screaming. You're hearing the people screaming and the people dying. And you're watching as the kids are going down, Marlene, and then you hear from behind you. You hear, oh my God, oh my God, a rogue log, another rogue log, and you turn, Marlene, to see a bunch of like 3 more logs coming down, and you see a group of 6 people that are all in multicolored turtleneck sweaters for whatever reason. They are all getting out of a hippie. They all came out of a hippie van that you didn't notice until just now. They're all in these turtleneck sweaters, and you see them just absolutely get mauled by this log. And this log is about to hit from where you are. There's like the bus and the bus and the cars. The log is gonna hit you, but it might not hit the other kids that are behind you.
Okay.
What do
Okay.
you do?
All right, so I'm gonna try to get. I want to hop into one of the Nissan Altimas and see if the keys are still in there. Because if so, I want to drive the car into the way of the logs to stop their momentum from continuing.
Great.
So I'm
Yeah.
checking the
Do you
car.
want to do a? Let's make that for you. Let's make that a, because it's understanding how machines work.
Tinker?
Let's do a
Calculate?
a tinker check. Yeah, I'll give you a tinker check. A
Okay,
tinker check.
right. So
And
6.
because it's cars and that's in your skill set, I'll give you a +1, so it's 7.
Okay, great.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right. And boom. Ooh. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, that's a success. Okay. Describe what happens, Marlene.
So I go in there, I jump into the car, and it's terrible. It's like a smoker's car, and they chew. It's disgusting. But I'm like, oh God, I rolled down the window, and then I see that the keys are there. So then I go, I press the ignition, and then I drive it, and I kind of like a Kira style, like park the car where I like kind of slide it over, so that way it can handle all 3 logs instead of it being just in the front and facing the logs.
Yeah.
And then
And
the
what
logs,
are you doing?
and then I'm gonna bolt after. I'm gonna open the door, and I'm gonna run back in the direction where the kids were.
Yeah, let's make that a move check for you.
Okay. Move.
So you've
check.
done that successfully. You've parked the car successfully. Let's do a move check.
Okay. Move. That's 2. Oh my God. Okay. You're not good at moving. Oh no, she's not very good at moving.
Great. Marlene, you park the car, you jump out, and do you have anything that you want to say to the kids running after?
Do you have any last words?
I said smoking is for losers. this? And it looks like I tried to open the door and it was like sticky with
Um,
gunk.
the
I
log
go, "Say
crushes.
everybody, Penny."
The log crushes the car, and your plan did work. You see it work. It's beautiful, but the force of it did cause the left rear view mirror to pop off the car, and it just completely goes through your head. It just completely rips straight through your head, and y'all just see now the whole of what used to be the head of Marlene as her body crumbles to the floor. But you don't have much time to deal with that because the woman from the convertible, the pink convertible, with as y'all are running off the bridge, because y'all passed her, she's running toward you with her pug, and she's like, "I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do," and she's running straight for the cheer group. But she slips, and her pug roll off into the water off of the bridge. It's just very quick. She's just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Slips and she rolls, and you hear a splash into the water below you. What do y'all do? What are y'all doing now?
Did it sound like the splash was very far? Could we like gauge how far the water's down based on her distance falling?
I mean, there's no. You could, but it's not. You don't
Okay.
exactly have time. This bridge
Okay.
now. Oh, you know what? You know what? Thank you for that. Now that you hear that splash, then you see. You hear. And the bridge is beginning, all of the things have snapped, and the bridge is beginning to collapse from the side where the log truck was. So now the bridge is just completely crashing into the water. Cars are flowing down. You have maybe about 20 seconds before it gets you.
I feel like we just got to keep booking. We just got to keep going, right? It's
Absolutely.
backdraft. Like the roof is crumbling. We got to go. So yeah, I'm just gonna make
Marcus, come on.
keep going,
We gotta go.
keep going the way we're going. I'm coming. I'm going as fast as I can. We gotta go.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
everybody. The rest of the team. Chardonnay, Elizabeth Barrett Browning. We have got to go to the end of the bridge.
They're running to the edge of the bridge. Marcus, can you make a move roll for me?
I can. I for sure can.
I'm sorry, did you say Babe Brownie?
Thankfully, thankfully my move is a 6. Hopefully that won't come back to bite me. Here we go. Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, and a 1. You do have a reroll. If you
I do have a reroll. I think I'm going to use that reroll. Something tells me. I think that's probably the way to go. Oh,
that's great.
The cheerleading gods are smiling.
Describe the glorious way you are getting off of the. You are sprinting ahead. I'm just going to give you that. You're sprinting ahead from the cheer team. What's the glorious way you're jumping off, getting off of this bridge?
It's like slow motion. Like a random person's body lands in front of me. Boom, do a flip over it. All the training I've done. It's like a side flip with a full twist. Land right away. I see someone else trying to run with me. I see one of our cheerleading friends. I give them a little nod, and I put my hands down to like one of our launching maneuvers, like flip them over something else, and we're just like we're doing cheerleading stuff. Boom, boom. It's like we're freaking Spider-Man up in here. And I'm just trying to assess the situation, trying to make sure that again we're a team. We might as well be running as a human pyramid because we stick together.
It's glory. It is glorious. And you do that successfully, and you reach the edge of the bridge. And right when you get there, a woman just looks at you, and she's like, a man is there, and he's like, please, at the edge of the bridge, he's like, please, my son, he panicked. My 6-year-old son, he panicked, and he ran toward where the bridge is collapsing. Please, you gotta help me.
Ooh. Dang. That's crazy, man.
Oh, that's tough, bud. Oh, that's a real rough one.
Yikes. Oh, so I can't hear you.
What?
I keep going.
Do you keep running?
I keep running.
Can you
so I don't have any change.
Can
you keep running?
Can you roll a charm check for me?
Okay. Oh boy. Where am I at? Let me see. Charm. I've got 5 up in there. We can do a 5er.
Not bad. Better than I could move. That's for sure.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so just as you run away, the guy is like, I understand. And,
You're very convincing.
and in fact, he's sort of like, you know what? You're right. And he gets into a car. And he gets into his car and he turns away and he just leaves his son that ran. And he's like, that's great.
Oh no.
So Marcus, you are off of that bridge. Meanwhile, let's go to Wyatt and Penny. You've watched now the whole cheer squad except you two have run and done a perfect formation off of this bridge. What do you do, Wyatt and Penny?
Oh man, we probably should have gone with them, huh?
Yeah, I think Penny was just so mesmerized at how beautiful the formation was that she was just admiring it from afar and just being like, wow, all of those triangles I made them memorize really, really paid off. Like they look so good. These are really crisp, the V's, like the legs, like, oh man, everything looks great. And then Penny's like, oh my God, we have to get off this bridge. Do I see a little boy anywhere near us?
Yeah, you see a little boy. He is actually off the bridge on the side eating ice cream with like another person. You see that he's actually like totally 100% okay. You see a little boy just totally content, chilling, but he's looking around. And telepathically, you just sort of get a sense that he's like, "Where is my dad?"
Got it.
Yeah. That's all.
Penny sees this boy and is just like, he's eating ice cream. He's fine. He's got sugar. Okay, Wyatt, we gotta go.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Oh, okay. Is there are the all like? Did everybody just get out of the cars and so there's just like a bunch of cars that are like, that are just like,
yeah, there's a bunch
stopped?
of cars. You have to climb over cars to get off this bridge. There's been sort of a pileup, and also the bridge is being destroyed behind you. It is now. You have about 3 seconds to start moving before this bridge collapses.
Got it. Okay, and is there like a bike or anything strapped up to the top? Slasher Town's very
No.
bike friendly. Okay, then Penny's just gonna be like, all right, stick to the original plan. We just gotta keep running.
Parkour?
And you see Wyatt's eyes light up when he says parkour. And also you see the ground completely collapse underneath Wyatt. And Wyatt starts to fall straight through. You have a split second in which you can attempt to grab him.
Absolutely. I'm gonna reach out with all my force. Might.
Great. Yeah, let's do a move check for you, but it's -1 because it's so sudden.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, Penny has very strong arms because cheerleading is a real sport, and she's been throwing Grendel up in the air a lot. Exactly. So she's like pretty buff. Anyways, she reaches down and pulls him and just like tries to like whip him over her head.
Yeah, I mean, you success. You whip him over your head. Wyatt, you are now flying in the air. So for Wyatt, we're gonna need a that's gonna be a I want to make that a let me think.
Oh, I don't like that sound.
We're doing a comprehend check for you, Wyatt, because when you're in the air, you need to comprehend exactly where you're going to torque your body to land as Penny throws you. Great. Do you have a reroll? You do have a reroll if you want to use
I'm not going to waste it on a 1.
Nice.
Hurt me, Daddy. Let's go.
Great. Penny, you toss Wyatt up in the air. Wyatt flings through the air, and you see just an absolute look of confusion on his face as he lands head and neck first on top of the gasoline truck, and you see his spine pop out of his body. And as his neck and head and spine all pop, as he lands on top of this metal thing, blood splurts all over you. You're washed with blood but his spine has now punctured the top of the gas truck, and it's now
Can I make it
spilling
worse?
with gas. Yeah, you can totally make it worse, of course.
Yeah, so the gasoline is shooting up through the spine, pushing its way through Wyatt's skull, and is pouring through his eyes and mouth.
Can I make it worse?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The gasoline is not pouring. It's sort of like a fountain, a jet stream through your mouth, and gasoline is just getting all over Penny. And Penny, you're covered in gasoline, and you turn to see this the old woman that had her hand on the bus. She's next to you, standing on this bridge, and she just looks at you and she says, "Well, we're fucked." And she takes out a cigarette and she lights her cigarette, and you absolutely combust into flame. You blow up right there on that bridge. And as you blow up, you suddenly jolt awake to the sound of a hand slamming on the window. And you see the old woman's glove, and she's holding a bag of syringes, and she just looks at you and she says, "Death."
Oh my god. Penny reaches out to like grab Wyatt and just like touch his face and is like, "Hey, is there gasoline pouring out of your face right now?"
Not right now for any particular reason. Lots of sugar though.
Okay. Just gasoline's my favorite smell in the world, but you if anything comes out of your face, just let me know, okay?
Okay. Come on.
And
We're good?
Coach Cornson gets up and he's like, "All right, y'all, it's time for us to do the Slasher Town cheer before before the light
He
turns
died.
green and we turn onto this bridge. Slasher Town, we've got many knives."
Regardless of our faith, we only take one wives.
One wife.
Yes, and
And you
Marlene,
got
you
Wyatt
take it from
on
here.
and if you got Wyatt on your team, you're gonna need 9 lives.
You're
And
gonna need
everyone
9
knows
lives.
that when we order baked potatoes, we don't get no chives.
Chives.
Button. Woo!
Woo! And everybody's like, "Slasher Town."
Mhm.
And the light is about to turn green. You're about to turn onto the highway that leads onto the bridge. Penny, what do you do?
Penny goes to the front of the bus and is like, "Stop! Whatever you do, don't go. You know how there's like weird stuff happening in this town at all times, and you know how you just need to trust me and stop and not."
Oh, okay. Penny, I think you're being a little ridiculous. We gotta get there. Come on. And I keep trying to drive. I'm gonna keep driving.
And Penny's just trying to put her hand in front of the driver's face and just be like, "Stop it.
I stop. Do I need to call your mama?
We both know that my mom does not care if I live or die. So, listen, I just had a premonition. We're all gonna die, and I need you to stop. Unless you want more people to end up like Nevaeh and Jackson. God rest their souls in peace.
Whoa, okay. Well, all right. I'll stop the bus. Now, what? Wait, you want to go another way or what?
Elizabeth comes raring down the bus hall, and she's like, "I thought that we had a competition we had to get to. I just came running down this bus hall so that I could say to y'all that we need to get going. We need to get a move on. Why are we stopped?" And there's cars honking behind the bus now. And you see somebody from the bus. You hear a honking, and a woman in a convertible say, "I'm trying to get my dog to a vet."
Well, I got a bunch of bus full of teenagers, and I'm dealing with my own problems over here. All right. I rolled down the window. I yelled at her. I stick my head out and I yelled at her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about your dog, lady.
You're rolled down the window, and she's just yelling at you from a convertible, and she's like, "I've got to get to the vet. I have to get to the vet."
I don't know. We're just yelling nonsense at each other. Penny,
is there any way that we could take a route that's not by bridge? A different route? Any route.
Oh,
A
well,
longer
maybe
route.
if you look at your fancy phone and maybe find us a different route, I'll take that route.
Okay, great. Penny is gonna grab the bus driver's phone and just like
My
start like
phone.
figure out the route.
Oh, I didn't know my phone could do that.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, and Marlene,
really,
when you see her go to the GPS on your phone, you very delicately put your MapQuest directions that you've printed out
Yeah.
into the glove compartment.
Yeah, I fold them up. I'm like, okay, all right.
um Penny is just typing away, and she's like, "Sorry, I only have a flip phone because I'm really worried about the government hiding and hoarding all of our data." Anyways, okay, here we go. Another way that we can just bypass the entire bridge, and it's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be great. I'm gonna sit down now. Okay.
And Marlene's just excited to use this new service that she did not know was on her phone. So she's like, okay. I take a U-turn and I say, sorry,
yeah,
everybody. And then I keep going.
As you start to make a U-turn, the woman in the pink Corvette with the pug in the background is like, "What are you doing? This is a one-way. This is a one-way street."
The phone says I can do it. I'm doing it. And he stop buying pugs. They're not born healthily. Their eyes might fall out. Come on, lady.
She gets out of her car, and also you see that behind her car, there's two guys getting out of their car. Like, what's going on with one has spiky hair and one has blonde tips. And Penny, you see this out the window, and everyone's just like, "What the heck's going on? What's going on? Like, why can't you just let us use this path?" And one of the spiky hair guys is like, "Hey, man, like, we're trying to get to a concert, and like, you're really like in the way. We're going to see Green Day."
Nice.
And another person is like, the other guy is like, "We're going to see Green Day? That's pretty rad." And he's like, "But we got to get there. Like, this is a one-way. You cannot turn around. Just get on the highway. Get on the bridge."
Penny is going to take down the window and like not put her head out the window, but like put her mouth right out so she has like maximum volume and is like, "Get away from our bus." Not the voice, but very close.
Pretty close.
Can you do a lead check for me?
A lead check. Yes. Oh boy.
Lots of
Oh,
people
boy.
leading today.
You're a fear leader.
Ooh. Huge fail. Huge fail. Should have done the voice.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I'm gonna come in as a GM and say this is a fail, but it's a failure in a different way. It's a failure where you see that what you're saying to them is not working. Like, they're not scared of you. They really want to get to Green Day. This woman really needs to get to the vet. And you feel rising up in you the need to tell them what you just experienced. And the way in which this fail operates is now like you have to tell them what you just saw.
Okay, I just had a vision from the future, okay? And we're all gonna get on the bridge, and we're all gonna die, and you're all gonna die, and your pug is gonna die, and Green Day is gonna die. Everyone is going to die, okay? Everyone that we care about, my entire cheer squad, okay? Velveeta just made varsity, all right? And it is gonna be her year, so I need you to just listen to me and understand that we are all about to die. And Penny is just like frothing at the mouth. She is going.
And I'm just like, Green Day's on this road, and I'm trying to look for their bus.
And as soon as Penny finishes speaking, y'all hear a massive crash in front of the car. And when you turn out the window, because you can see the highway that connects to the bridge that you're going to turn onto, you see suddenly all of the suspensions fall off of the bridge, and you see a bunch of logs rolling off of the bridge. And then you see an explosion of a gasoline truck, and y'all watch as the bridge crumbles. And I think it dawns on all of you that you won't be making it to this cheer competition. And the old woman with the knit cap and the red hat and the red gloves and the syringes turns to you, Penny, in the window, and she says, "You saw it too." And then we're gonna cut to black because we're doing a little movie, and that's the end of our first scene. And now, it's the next day after this traumatic incident. News is ricocheted of a bridge collapse near Slasher Town on Highway 1 that leads to North Springdale Valley Fjord. And the coach has let you all in, has decided he's a good coach. Coach Cornson is a good coach. And he said he sent a letter, a text message, an email. There we go. He sent an email to your whole group that said, because of what we all just witnessed, Minnesota, because of what we all just witnessed, the judges have agreed that they'll take a trip here, that the judges for the competition will take a trip here instead of us go to them to judge for the cheer competition. But before they get here, I'm requiring us to have a day of fun to shake off the nerves. And so it is mandatory that everyone come on down to Starside Adventure Park. We're covering admission on the boardwalk pier for everyone on the team and the bus driver to have a good time. And so we'll come back to our next act of tonight's episode, our next destination, if you will. We'll come back to Wyatt and Penny and Marcus and Marlene at the entrance to Starside Adventure Park. It's an old school sign that says "Welcome to Starside Adventure Park" in an archway over a beautiful wood dock teeming with lights and life and stuff. And everything's colorful and bright and sunny. It's a bright sunny day the next day after a very strange moment. And the rest of the cheer team is there: Elizabeth and Grendel and Beowulf. and the coach is there, and he's like, for accountability purposes, we think everyone should be paired in a group of 4. It's good for bonding. 4 and a chaperone. So, and he's putting groups together, and he puts the 4 of you together, and he's just like, y'all are gonna be together. So yeah, so you've got your passes, and where do y'all want to head to in this adventure park first?
This is the same
snack
adventure park
bar.
that we were.
The snack.
Yeah, it's the one
I'm pretty hungry.
you've been to before. Yeah. It's the same Starside
Okay.
Adventure Park y'all know and love. This is just more the like entertainment port. To be clear, so
Yeah.
y'all have done the sort of water park version, and you've gone to
Yeah.
like the restaurants on the restaurant side. This is like the carnival games. There's like rides. It's giving like
Okay.
old school boardwalk fun. There's a few rides. We'll find them
Yeah.
as we go. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like a
Y'all want
Coney
some
Island
snacks?
pier or Santa Monica pier vibe.
Yeah, like a cone. It's like a pier.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I look at the 3 kids and I'm like, all right, everybody, y'all hungry? Y'all want some snacks? My treat, Marlene's treat. You want some
I'm
Skittles?
not going to say
Okay.
no. Heck yeah. Let's get some
Trevor,
snacks.
Trevor, Wyatt, I do want to apologize for calling you the wrong name, first of all, but second of all, for saying that if you were on the cheerleading squad that you would need 9 lives. So I will, on me, I will treat the entire group. I'm very sorry.
Oh,
And then,
it's totally fine. I think I've only used up like 3.
Okay, all right. All right. That's all.
He says that. Penny starts laughing slowly. She has not slept in since the incident. She spent most of her time basically in her room, which she's turned into a bunker and has covered with like writings and papers on dimensional travel, time warps, and like reoccurring death phenomena. So she is full conspiracy paranoia right now. She's like,
You've
Yeah,
watched
no,
Palm
let's-
Springs like 3 times.
yeah, I really understand why the writers did what they did, and honestly, the physics of it is actually decent. So let's go get something. Yeah,
Yes, food would be good, I think, especially for you. And then we walk
Mhm,
over. But Marcus, are you and Wyatt friends yet, or what? Y'all figured that out?
Yeah, we're getting there. I mean, a little bit of room to grow, but I got no beef. I could eat some beef, though.
Hey, I found the best way to become friends is through mutual trauma, and we just experienced some. So if you would like to talk about that and explore like what that means for us, I know it's a huge bummer that we didn't get to lead the cheers the other day. But why did you become a cheerleader? Why do you lead the cheers, sir?
Well, because both my parents were competitive cheerleaders as well. Does the name Chad Rosewater mean nothing to you? Come on.
nepotism, child.
Hey,
I mean,
I work my ass off every damn day on this team. I've been here for 4 years, and I'm still basically the water boy. Okay, and then you bring him on, and then everything's all hunky dory. Like, okay, dude. Yeah, nepotism, cool.
First of all, my life is not what you call hunky dory. Okay, I have seen into the void, and I don't have time to explain that to you. All right, so I'm just gonna say things are not great. Okay, but I have worked very hard. None of my family has any inroads to cheerleading at all, and so I had to work from scratch. And so I'm not saying that I've earned my place, but I have earned it, and you have not. Anyways, who wants to go to Lemon
Okay.
Cookie Bar?
Why?
I'll
You
look
gotta
over at
work on
Marlene
your
and be like,
friendship.
hey, so have you ever had a situation where like your best friend is beefing with somebody who you're trying to make a new friend? How do you navigate those troublesome waters?
That's a tough one there, Wyatt. I would say maybe try to find some common ground between all y'all. I mean, y'all are all cheerleaders, right? Isn't it all about teamwork? Maybe find you a team building exercise or something, right? Like one of
Figure
those,
out
like
how to
maybe.
make the dream work. Yes. Okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
there
Good
you
advice,
go.
Marlene. Thank you.
No, no problem.
Penny is yelling at Marcus and be like, your spine is not worthy to be on this team.
You seen it lately? I take off my shirt and I jack my spine up. You mean this spine? Come on.
Ooh. Let's do a can you do a Marcus, can you do a program check for me?
Oh, program. Oh Lord.
Yeah,
What is
Yeah,
my
it's
work
for
that
your
program?
body,
body.
son.
It's for how
Oh,
you're
that's
working
not
your
good.
body.
That's not good. That's a 2.
I love it. He's worked his ass off to be part of this team, yet he's still got plenty to throw back. You know what I mean? That rhymed, and I feel really good
All
about
right,
it.
I'm rolling 2. Yeah, okay.
Ooh. Do you have any rerolls or anything? I don't think so.
I think I used 1. I think I already got 1.
Yeah.
So. Don't look like it.
Yeah. Yeah, you lift up your shirt and you are like, ugh, trying to flex, and you absolutely fart. Just one sharp, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. Yep. No one else around me to blame on that. That was me, dude. I'm sorry. It's kind of weird. I'll put my shirt back on. All right.
Thank you. Reassess your life. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to now. Anyway, can we eat or what? Like we can.
Yeah, I've already at the
Yeah.
counter ordering like stuff I got
Well,
some
Marlene,
Skittles
where are
and some
you?
hot
Where are
dogs.
you? You're ordering from where?
From like it's kind of like a hot dog on the stick, but it's the lemon beef stand.
Oh, it's not Lemon Cookies Cookie Bar. This is a separate stand.
I got confused.
she's
yeah,
expanded.
I went to the other one. Yeah,
No,
I just
No,
I
that's
was like lemon. I was like, it was
no,
lemon something.
I'm sorry. I'm coming in as a GM and saying Lemon Cookie does not own this one. This is a competitor. This is Lemon Beef. This is Mrs. Beef's Lemon Beef, and it's her
Hold on.
lemon.
Wait,
beef
hold on.
stand.
Can I
Just so you
pitch you
know.
an idea? Can I pitch you a thing?
Yeah,
here?
pitch me an idea.
Okay, they don't sell pizza, so it's lemon none pizza. Wait, it's none pizza lemon beef.
That's great. I'd love it.
Okay.
It's none,
Thank you.
and you know
We
what?
have pizza there, yeah, for sure.
None. Mrs. Beef is actually she's sister. It's Sister Beef's
She's the
nun
nun.
pizza
She's
left beef on this boardwalk. She's a nun.
Oh.
Nobody
And
can ever say
she
shit
looks at
about
you.
my names again.
And before you get into the line, you see in line, Marlene, you can go up and order. Actually, yeah, you're up ordering, and what is she gonna sound like? Oh yeah, she's like, she's the Russian one, I guess.
That's Russian.
Yep.
I am hello, I am Sister Beef. Welcome, non pizza
Oh.
left beef.
The Sister Beef? I
Help.
look at the thing.
What would you
You
like?
work your own place?
I
You're some
work
sort of
here.
entrepreneur.
Yes, I bring it from the old country into
Okay.
Slasher Town Pier. What can I get for you? We have 3 options. We have none pizza, we have lemon beef, we have none pizza lemon beef.
I thought that y'all sold lemonade here. That's why I was lemon beef. I didn't know the beef itself was lemoned.
The
That's
beef
crazy.
itself is put through lemon ringer. We put
Okay.
beef through lemon ringer.
That's an intense process. You know what? I'll take 3 of the let's see. What do y'all sell Skittles here or what?
Do we sell Skittle?
Yeah, Skittles.
Uh
You know, like
oh,
Taste
you
the
know what?
Rainbow. It's like a bunch of little.
Let's do a contact check for you.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, all right. My contact is 5. All right. Hold on.
Oh wow, they're
Right.
probably gonna sell Skittles.
That ain't no Skittles.
Dang.
That ain't no one
Oh,
success.
oh, man, we're rolling.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I think Skittle would break whole mold of what this place is about, which is little flavor on pizza, large lemon flavor on beef. And that's it. So, no, get
That's
out of
strange
here.
because they
Scram.
have a lemon Skittle too. Or, you know, whatever. All right. So I'll get two of the pizzas and then 2 of the
No,
lemon beef.
no.
Boy.
Lemon Skittle, not actual lemon flavor. This beef put through lemon ringer.
Can you show me?
Yeah.
I'd like to see this
And
process.
the nun pulls out what can only be described as like a large hollow lemon and just a chunk chunk of beef. And she just puts the beef on one side of the large lemon, and then with her hand she reaches through and she pulls it through, and
Oh,
she's just like, this lemon beef.
that's from the old country. That's fancy. I like that. We'll take
Yeah.
2 of those and
Yeah, 2 of those.
2 of those and then 2 of your flavorful pizza. Or you said it's
Eh,
flavorless?
No, point of pizza. You don't understand that concept. You have
I'd like to
such
try it all.
hard time understanding its simple concept. It is the pizza nothing. The beef
Okay.
lemon.
Well, that all sounds delicious. I'll take 2 of each, please.
Great.
No on the Skittles. I'll just take
while
those 4.
that's-
That's fine.
While that's happening, the 3 of you are off to the side watching this nun just absolutely yell at Marlene. And Penny, you feel a tap on your shoulder. And you turn around and it's what do you want to do? Actually, you feel this tap on your shoulder. What would you like to do? Maybe a good GM here.
Penny like whispers to Wyatt, "Hey, is there someone behind us, or am I imagining things because I haven't slept in 72 hours?"
And then Wyatt will turn to look and see if he was doing a goof and like tapping somebody on the other side of their shoulder, or if this is a new person.
It's not. It is the old woman with the red gloves who is at this adventure park, and she looks at the 3 of you, and she says,
It's a lady with red gloves, and it looks like she's about to say some stuff.
Does she have a bag of syringes?
I don't see any syringes in her hand currently, but like, what an entrance if she just flopped a Ziploc bag of syringes on your shoulder.
Ow.
Okay.
she says, you turn to her. She turns. She's like tired of you guys talking, and she turns. It goes from tapping your shoulders. She turns you around. And she says, "You skipped death. The 3 of you. Well, the 4 of you. I don't know what's happening with her over there. It looks like a bit that went on too long. The 3 of you skipped death. I wouldn't be so sure that you made it out safe. Death likes order." And then yes, you. This isn't a class. You.
Hi, Wyatt. New to death. How do we make death skip us?
That's a great question.
Ooh.
I was gonna do this a little bit later, but since you asked, I'll do it now. You cannot cheat death. There are 2 ways to prevent the cycle. 1, was anyone that made it off that bridge pregnant?
Ooh.
The vision that you had,
I don't know.
was anyone pregnant? All right, well, scratch that one.
You're a
New
bus
life
of
can stop
preteen,
death.
like teenagers and preteens. I hope not.
Okay,
Well-
new life can skip death. It can throw the cycle off. Or there is another way. You can replace your slot with an order, with another life. If someone dies in place of you in the instant you were meant to, you can cheat death. Yes, you again.
So if we're not pregnant, but we get someone pregnant, does that also do it or no?
No, they have to have been pregnant and died on the bridge in her vision specifically.
Got it.
There was like a kid that was eating ice cream across, but I don't really know.
Wyatt, yes, I know your name now. I didn't.
How did you become so
kids.
familiar with death? Like, what's this all about? How did that happen?
Okay, we're just shredding through story in this instance, I guess. I'm my name is Clear Rivers. I saw this happen before when I cheated death. You might be laughing at yourself that my name is Clear Rivers, but let me tell you, I stole that name direct from the movie Final Destination 2, who I am based off of. Yes, Penny, girl, vision girl.
Hi, Penny. I've had a vision of death.
Yes.
Also new to death. So, is it possible that like we could trade you for death, or how does the trading of the life work, and what kind of life are we talking? Are we talking human? Will moss work? Like, can I get some details on how this works?
Yeah, because we did a thing previously where somebody had to be sacrificed to save the world, and we found like equivalents of ourselves. But you're saying it's a very like timing specific thing.
It's a timing specific thing. Any life will work. You cannot use me. And then you scared her by saying, "Can we replace him with you?" And she just absolutely starts running. She just runs away, and she's like, "No, can't use me."
Hold on. Hey, I just want to clear. There's no way this lady's faster than Marcus. Marcus.
Oh yeah. No,
Tackle
I'm
that
after
lady.
it. I'm gonna try to chase after her.
Can we tackle her?
Tackle Clear Rivers.
Can we form a formation and launch one of us at her? We are cheerleaders.
Yeah,
I am the base,
Yeah, you can form a formation
Wyatt's
and
the
launch
flyer.
yourself
He's the
at
new
her.
flyer. I can try to launch.
It's me.
Wyatt.
It's my time.
Also, Marlene, at this point, you have left the lemon beef stand, and you've returned with these pizzas to hear the trail end
I'm
of this
holding the
conversation and watch
food,
her walk
and I'm
away.
looking where. So are they? Do I just see them getting information? Is that what's happening right now?
Yep.
Yeah. But what Wyatt is
absolutely.
getting ready to run at me. I have my hands squared up, like he's gonna jump off my hands, and I'm gonna launch him.
Oh, who's hungry?
Yeah.
This
same.
maybe this is
I-
how we bond, baby.
What's? Oh, I'm gonna.
I cannot make the jump.
I'm
You'll
gonna
have to
look at
toss
Wyatt.
me. Let's go.
I'm gonna look at Wyatt and
toss
also
ya.
and
Yeah,
just
I
like
got you.
nod, like yes, as I'm holding the food. I'm
Support.
waiting for them to do this. Yeah.
Look at the team. Let's go.
What do we have to roll
The
for
Jack
this?
Nicholson.
Yeah, no, honestly, I'm not sure. I think Penny, because this is your idea, you're rolling a force check because it's a formation.
Yes, that is my highest stat.
Nice. Oh baby.
Yes.
All right. Nice.
Penny just
What
Penny gets down on the ground, same with Marcus, and Penny and Marcus look at each other And listen, they are rivals. They hate each other, but this is cheerleading, all right? And this is beyond their personal little petty beef, okay? This is
100%.
this is, like, yeah, this is above and beyond anything personal. This is something truly spiritual and from the gods. Anyways, so Penny nods to Wyatt, and he gets in position, and they launch him into the air to tackle this lady.
Great. Wyatt, do you want to
Dang.
describe how you tackle her to the ground?
Oh yeah, I hit her bad. I don't fall good. I flip end over end. Fully my butt crushes her in the head, and the force of my weight slams into her, and I slide off past her. Not a great tackle, but she did hit the ground, and I am now further away from her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'll add.
Hey, yeah.
So I'm like
please
on the
explain how you
opposite
crush
side of her.
She gets up, her nose is bleeding, and she's like, "What the hell? What? What? What?"
I run over there and I'm like, oh my God, what did you guys do to this poor old lady?
Go team.
This old lady is best friends with death. She knows how it works, and she's trying to get us to sacrifice other people so that we don't die. Also, we had like a full bus full of people and like a line of cars. That's a bunch of people to get other people killed. Come on. You've been on a date with death. Let's set up a date. Bring death here.
Okay.
We're going to set you up for a night out on the town. Light some candles. And we're going to figure this out like adults.
Why do you just assume
you're a
because I'm
teenager.
an old lady with red gloves and a hat and syringes that I know death? That doesn't. Why do you think this?
Why are our names on all those syringes? In Sharpie.
she turns and she's like, she sees all of the names of syringes. She's like, wow. Okay, listen, I'll tell you what my plan was. Penny, I had the same vision as you. I had the same. You worked me into a hole. I'll work myself out of a hole. She turns to Penny and she's like, Penny, you and I had the same vision, right? Did we blew up together because I lit a cigarette on the bridge while you were covered in gasoline that shot out of the carcass of Wyatt?
Yeah. Remind me to exact revenge on you for that later, but continue. Yes.
Well, it didn't happen. Did not happen. That happened. We saw.
Just to interject, that's like being mad at somebody about having a nightmare about them, and they did some stuff that pissed you off, and then you wake up and you're mad. You actually take it out on them. That's crazy.
100% does that.
Yeah.
She pulls out her switchblade just in case.
Oh, whoa! Listen, I'm telling you,
Continue.
I'm part of the cycle too. There's an order. The order are frosted tip guy, spiky hair guy died first, and then your friend Elizabeth, and then the coach, and then the people in turtlenecks, and then you, Marlene, you died, and then that woman and her dog fell off the bridge, and then Wyatt, you died, and then you and me, Penny, we blew up at the same time. We can't flip in each other's cycles.
Did I get out? Did I die? Am I part of the loop?
Yeah, we could feasibly. You got out. We can feasibly kill you.
Oh, so I'm cool,
in
right?
place of somebody to. Well, I mean, now that you mention it,
I mean,
Penny puts a hand on Marcus and is like, "Listen, you're part of their team now, Rary." The hand without the switchblade. The switchblade is in the other hand. This one. Continue, old lady.
So
her name is Clear Rivers.
Thank you. Thank
it's
you.
fair. She knows your name, apparently. She called you Wyatt.
Yeah, I know all of your names. I wrote them on my syringes. The original plan was I was going to knock you out. I was going to knock you out with the syringes so that you would all just be asleep so that your death wouldn't be painful. But if you want to do this, then let's
Hold
fucking
on,
do
I gotta
it.
call the cops. I'm mandated. If you're threatening child violence, I'm supposed to call the police. Hold on. I'm trying to call
threatening child. Oh, we cannot get into the semantics of what is going on, or we will go nowhere. Yes, Wyatt.
I'm mandated. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey,
I work for the school.
So dolphins are like super smart, and there's a bunch of old sick ones that are kind of like limping around the lake. Can we just like Use dolphins?
Dolphins don't limp. Stop trying to find
Yeah,
solutions.
you haven't seen these ones try to swim.
There's a plan. And as you are arguing with this old lady, you hear Marlene, you hear it first because you're closest to the lemonade stand. You hear the sound of do wanna be an idiot? Something American idiot.
I whip around real fast and I go.
You what?
I whip around. I go, oh my god!
Oh,
And
yeah.
what do I
And
see?
You see the guy with spiky hair and the guy with frosted tips playing American Idiot out of their phone as they are ordering from the Russian nun, from nun beef. And Penny, your hand is still in the air, but the old woman is looking straight at Clear Rivers is looking straight at this stand, and she's like, uh-oh. And you feel, Penny, you have the experience of feeling time slow. Oh yes, Penny, did you want to do something?
No, yeah, Penny wanted to just be like, hey, one last question. What if we reverse it? What if we killed ourselves? Can we get out of the loop? Wow.
No.
What a powerful question.
I will fully turn to Penny and say, hey, that's the scariest thing you've ever said, and you've threatened some horrible violence and lighting stuff on fire. And I just want to fully let you know, you are my best and only friend, and I will not let you do that. I love you. No.
Okay,
And
I'm just saying, what if we ended the cycle, right? If we had to go all the way through, and Penny's just like trying to like figure out, like, it's a very logical conclusion to what she just said.
Yeah, I don't care.
See now,
my heart doesn't obey logic, and I refuse even the philosophical presentation of that idea. No, thank you.
And while that horrible debate is happening, you see these two friends arguing with the Russian nun in the same way, Marlene, that you were. And the nun takes out the hollow lemon and the beef, and she places the beef into the lemon, and she punches through, and she punches so hard the beef goes splatters around, and it splatters onto the ground where one of the guy with spiky hair takes a step back, and he slips, and the nun pizza bounces off of the hut. It bounces down, and it springs up into a loose bolt from the hut across from you, which is full pizza lime beef, which is on the other side, and that bolt jolts out, and it sticks directly into this guy with spiky hair's eye, and he just falls down dead. And the guy with the frosted tips is like, oh my god, my friend died. Oh my god, what happened? And he slips on his friend's blood, and the nail was fairly long, and it's sticking through the eye of the friend, and he falls face first.
Oh my god, eye to eye.
That guy, and also dies.
Hush.
Yeah, eye to eye. Yeah. Oh my, and then she's the old woman says, "Do you see? Time is limited. We could have stopped this if you had listened to me."
How do we fix this?
Listen,
Didn't
just
hear
repeat,
what we
right?
told them.
Cycle. What if wait? If we somehow
I just want to
die,
clarify.
and
It sounds like we
resurrected-
couldn't have stopped it. We could have killed somebody else instead of them. Just to clarify, continue, Penny. I'm so sorry for cutting you off.
Thank you. This is important. Because all of these things kind of hinge on weird semantic rules. I'm just saying, what if we all technically fell unconscious for a little bit and then came back to life, and our heart stopped for however many seconds would that take for it to be counted?
You want to do
Like
a
legal thing?
Flatliners?
I'm just throwing it out there.
Very different film.
Would that work?
Very different film.
No.
I haven't seen this one yet.
Yes. In Flatliners, there's a group of doctors who go to an abandoned warehouse and shock each other to death and stay dead for minutes at a time to experience what life is like what the afterlife is like, and then they come back by like defibrillating themselves again, technically dying, but continuing to live. Oh my gosh,
Also-
Penny.
And same with the OA. It's kind of, Flatliners is like normal. The OA. No, nobody watched
that's
that.
what I'm
Was
saying.
it just me.
I did watch that. I was
I
actually
don't know what the
that was
OA
one of
is.
it's one of the few things I actually did watch because I really enjoy the dancing logic of it at the end. So, would it be possible that we can just outsmart it? I mean, isn't that better than writing our names on a syringe and trying to hopefully like
What are the
make us
other ways that we can do
fall
this?
asleep?
I
Other
wasn't
people
trying to
can die?
outrun it. I was just trying to let y'all die peacefully instead of in a weird Rube Goldberg like freak machine.
I don't know.
Okay.
Considering those syringes are filled with things that we're all allergic to, and the ones that we're not allergic to, it's just empty like syringes filled with air that would send us into cardiac arrest when the air hit our heart and brain. That's less merciful than you think. I think
What
one
he
of them's
said.
just filled with
True.
peanut butter.
I don't like this one.
Listen, is there
Ow.
any kind of electricity around us? Can we shock ourselves maybe twice? We'll just do it all in a row.
It's
And
listen. It's gonna kill everybody in order. The next person that died was your friend Elizabeth. We need to find, and then you see this old woman's eyes go sort of glassy, and your eyes go sort of glassy for a second as well, Penny, and you see an image suddenly. Can you roll a comprehend check?
I sure can. Mind and that. So 5d6.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
Oh,
two.
great! That's
Ooh.
great.
Ooh.
Um,
Nice.
you see, I have to do this one a little bit, but you get a sense of your friend Elizabeth. You see her by her fingernails, which are painted what color?
White.
White. And she's playing a carnival game. What carnival game is she playing?
Where you throw the ball into the little like goldfish circle thing, and you try to win a goldfish.
Oh my god, I cannot believe you just said that. Yep. Sorry.
I don't like that.
Oh.
She's playing.
I know.
She's playing a game where you throw a ball into the goldfish thing to win a goldfish. And she's laughing with a friend, and she's just like, ah, ha, ha, ha. And it becomes clear to you because you rolled so high. It becomes clear to you that she is playing this game. She's currently at this game, this vision, and you know that she's the next one to die, and it'll probably happen there, where there are live goldfish that can be purchased or can be won in a game.
Oh,
And you also
I
see
mean-
she's holding a corn dog.
okay.
I've never
Team
heard
huddle,
a
real
more
quick.
menacing detail.
He's also holding a corn dog.
Okay, real quick, just a team huddle. Should we save her? Because I feel like we might just continue this forever loop of death. So I don't really know if it's like more helpful for us to like kind of figure out towards the end, or if we want to just continue to save her. If there's like kind of more permanence. Clear River Water person, I forgot their name, was a little light on the details.
Clear Rivers. What? I'm right here.
Yeah. I just got explained the trolley problem in my philosophy class, and I feel like this absolutely qualifies. So I don't know if maybe we should just go to a nursing home where people are on life support and like wait for our time and then just start pulling plugs, or like what? I don't get what to do here.
That could
I don't
work.
know how to
Yeah, that
make
could totally
this
work.
good.
Were there any other methods in which she
less-
said that we could avoid death?
Could we use the
Yeah, how is
dolphin
it less
somehow?
dark than anything I've just said? You
What?
mentioned dolphins and the elderly. Come on.
I'm sorry. Can I break in here for a moment? I'm beginning to sound like Dirk Kretwood because I'm pissed. Sorry, I'm Clear Rivers. I sound like this. Can I say something before this whole day gets dark, gets to a darkness we can never recover? Didn't you say that you were all part of a cheerleading team? And don't you want to save the members of your team? Isn't that the point? And isn't Elizabeth
Yeah, they have
on
a
that team?
competition.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm suggesting. That's what I'm asking.
You said something
We
about
have to
pulling
kill
plugs from a
someone.
nursing home.
We have to kill someone instead of our friends dying. Is the whole point? Is the whole thing
kill-
that I am
Can you
to
kill one of those
understand of how this
goldfish?
works?
What if we kill one of those
Or we
goldfish?
do the, or we do
I was
the
told
defibrillator
dolphins wouldn't be an
thing.
acceptable substitute. If this is okay, let's go and find an anthill somewhere and get a magnifying glass and make it real simple. If those don't qualify, I don't know where we draw the line. I'm confused and I'm scared. I want my friends to be okay. And frankly, I don't know what to do in this situation.
I'll say this.
I would like
I'll
to
say
defibrillate
this.
you.
What? That's not going to work. I will say it did not work. I will say that the line starts at goldfish. Death will accept a goldfish, will not accept anything less.
All right.
Oh my God, let's go eat some
There you have it.
sushi.
Well,
Yeah.
let's go win one of those goldfish,
Easy.
and then the goldfish, right? What's the most humane way to kill a goldfish?
Absolutely.
You just got to take it out of the bag.
Yeah,
We have to.
I would,
We have to
getting-
replace
you wanna
the
drown?
goldfish. The goldfish has to die. Oh man, you're
the
listening.
same time?
Caps are not on.
The goldfish has to die
The
at the same time she would have
goldfish?
died, right?
Oh my! I feel like the nun. Yeah, actually, the Russian nun comes over and is like, "Okay, I hear so much screaming at drive-away customers. I have to say what I think I hear, which sounds just absolute madness. It sounded to me like you perhaps have planned to kill, because something is going to kill you from death from not dying on bridge. That now people are dying in specific order, but can be replaced from dying if win goldfish from carnival game and replace goldfish in instant of the person who is going to die's death. And if you do
Yeah.
that enough time, death accept that as sacrifice, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Correct.
yes. Do we have any
Great.
way to maybe just electrify the fish? Because otherwise it's that or stabbing in terms of quickest death.
This
Just pull them out of the
not
bag.
my problem. I'm only
Eat it.
concerned about beef and lemon and that you don't drive away customers.
Just
Do
like-
whatever you
Just
like.
swallow
go-
a goldfish.
That's what I'm saying.
Just put some
No,
beer
no.
inside the thing. I
Once
go and I buy a
again,
beer. I want to buy
Marcus
beer.
gets it.
Once again,
Yeah.
y'all. Once again, y'all. I say y'all know because I'm in America. Goldfish
too.
have to replace an instance of death. You do bait and
Totally.
switch with goldfish.
Totally.
So it
here's
will
what we're gonna
die.
do.
So we're gonna put
Yes.
Elizabeth in a bag.
At the same time as a goldfish.
No.
And
We
then-
need to gather everybody together. That way we can control what time they die. And then the very instant that they somehow die, we kill a goldfish. So we're going to lay 6 goldfish and we're going to stab them all or whatever, however many, right? Each to each. Does the pug count as the death? I wasn't clear on if it was just like a person.
Pug? Oh, the pug
Yes.
did die.
Now I'm answering. This whole day become me answering children question. And then Clear Rivers is like, "Welcome to my life. I tried to kill him. This is why I did it."
There's a question,
Yes.
actually.
Hey, Wyatt Wilder, cheerleader. I was just wondering if there is a pet store nearby that sells just like a full tank filled with goldfish, so we don't have to try to win
No.
goldfish at the carnival.
No,
that'd
the
be
carnival
so much
game-
more convenient.
The carnival game only place in all of Slasher Town have goldfish.
They bought them all?
Okay.
Dang.
They purchased all goldfish.
Maybe we
They
can
are
kill the guy
genetically
running
modified
the
from
game.
lab. Not even that morally bad if you think about it. Genetically modified,
Yo.
born to die.
Can we
Um,
also
first
maybe
of
we
all,
could just go
goldfish are
fishing,
actually-
kill a fish, and then eat it like for like we could get like just a bunch of bass and just have
Ooh,
like a
Does
cookout.
dinner count? Okay, first of all, goldfish are actually they can grow very large and they're actually much smarter than you think. That whole 30-second thing is not real. So I just want you to understand that we are killing a living creature. And I'm totally fine with that because Elizabeth takes precedence. So Penny starts making a beeline
and then
over
you
to
hear-
the goldfish stand.
Great.
Mhm.
Yep. Great.
Yeah, I
So,
take out my
do
wallet
y'all
and I
follow?
start paying the guy so that we can start trying to win some goldfish.
Yeah, you're at the goldfish stand. The guy is like, "Hi, welcome to the goldfish stand. We do genetically modified goldfish. You have to throw a ball into a cup." And Elizabeth holds up a goldfish and she's like, or not a goldfish, just an empty bag of water. And she's like, I didn't win, but they still let me keep some water. Hi, guys.
It's just a bag of seawater.
Elizabeth, oh my god.
Classic Elizabeth.
I know.
I really
God.
hope nothing bad happens to me.
weren't-
I'm having like the best day of my life. I'm the happiest I've ever been, I think.
Well, I mean, if
Penny
this is the
is going
happiest, then maybe
to-
we should let her go.
Penny is going to launch herself over like whatever table there is and like get closer to the goldfish.
To try to steal a goldfish
Hmm.
Yeah.
or
Smash
Not play
them
the
to
game.
kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's not gonna play the game.
Smash him.
you're gonna try to
stew.
You're gonna try to smash all the goldfish.
Snatch him.
Just one. She's gonna okay, so Penny's plan is that she's going to wait until Elizabeth dies, and then she's going to stab a goldfish with her pocket knife.
Great. Okay. Wait until
Well,
Elizabeth
we need-
dies.
Or is
We
close
have to make sure
right?
Right.
to figure out when she's gonna die.
Right.
Yeah,
So
and while you're
theoretically, then the most efficient way is to almost kill someone, then kill a goldfish just as that person is about to die.
What if we
correct?
convince Elizabeth to kill herself and then we kill the goldfish in the time that she would have died?
Whoa! I'm sorry. I literally just said I'm having the happiest day of my life, and then you
Is that-
guys
doesn't
walk
get
up
any
and
better
you have
than
this,
that.
like, really
The highest
horrible.
highs
downhill
get
from
followed
there.
by the lowest lows. It's science.
And Penny, you feel that same cold chill you felt when you stepped on the bus, and the fan that keeps the tent cool for the goldfish, it sparks up, and one drop lands into a water aquarium, and that's like hyperactive, and the wire from that, it causes the whole thing to spark up. It sparks up, and a spark lands in Elizabeth's bag of water, and she's like,
Ooh.
and it makes the whole water glow, and she's like, whoa, this is cool.
Okay. Kill the goldfish now. Did you get it?
Okay. Can Penny try and stab one of the goldfish?
Yeah. Stab one of the goldfish.
What do I need to roll for stabbing of goldfish?
You need to roll a force check.
All right.
Oh, baby.
Great.
Oh.
Describe how you killed that goldfish. You got a 6.
Okay. Penny takes out the knife and just plunges her hands into one of the waters, grabs the goldfish, and then takes a knife and just stabs it very quickly and is like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm so sorry. Please cry.
The goldfish dies, and Elizabeth is like, okay, now I'm not sure that this is the best day ever. But you know what can make it the best day ever? I have this bag of now what looks like magical water, and she opens up the bag and she sticks her hand into this bag, and she goes, and she foams up, and she is absolutely electrocuted, and she falls down dead. And the words of the nun and
We did it.
of she's like, the words of the nun are like, you must replace goldfish in instance of death. When death about to happen, goldfish die same way.
Okay, so we need to replicate the same things. Once
We had
again,
to,
technically
electrocute it?
the most efficient way technically is to get all these people together and get them almost electrocuted at the same time, and then at the same moment also electrocute the fish. Just throwing it out there. We could also like punch them, but we're small and
Well,
I don't know.
no. So how did everybody die? You had a vision. How did everybody die?
Okay, the driver died by a log hitting her in a Nissan Altima. That had another similar Nissan Altima. I don't know why she picked that one.
Okay, we got to get a goldfish, a Nissan Altima, and a big stick.
Yes, and then
I'm not good. What the heck?
you died because you fell. I pulled you up, and then you just tripped, and your spine came out and punctured a gasoline thing, and then syringe glove lady over here, Clear Pond or whatever, she sparked up a cigarette, and then we combusted. Marcus, you were alive throughout this whole thing, so you know, good on you. But you're kind of sworn to the secrecy thing now. Don't make me regret this.
Yeah, no, I'm
And-
definitely in on it. Like, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
okay,
Death
cool,
might
cool.
come looking for payment.
But I mean, they didn't. Elizabeth didn't die the same way though. She got her head cut off, and then she got electrocuted the second time. So
But
it's
was it
it's
not
going to
an
be hard to know.
electric wire?
Elizabeth, on that, Elizabeth sparks to life, and she's like, "Oh God, that was crazy! That was a crazy feeling that I just had." And then, the tent sort of like snaps, and one of the wires comes off of the side of the tent and absolutely just chops Elizabeth's head straight off, and her head rolls and
Oh, that's how
lands
she died.
right in your arms, Marcus.
Okay.
Oh, that's how she died. I forgot.
Or
Okay,
into my
right. It was a
arms?
beheading. From the
Oh, fucking Jesus. Yeah. Okay. I guess that worked out after
Yep.
all.
Okay,
Yikes.
who's next? We got Frosted Tips, other green boy dude, and Lady and Pug, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the second
those guys
death
are right
was,
over there.
was your
yeah.
was your coach who was impaled
Oh,
on the bridge.
Okay, we
that's
look for
right.
him.
That's right.
I think I'm gonna turn to the guy who's running the booth and be like, "Oh my God, she's dead! You have to call somebody!" In the hopes that he'll go call somebody and we can just take the goldfish.
Oh yeah.
Okay, go.
Let's do a charm check.
Charm.
Yeah. All right. What you know about
Oh.
a nothing? Let's give a reroll. We got a reroll. Let's use a reroll.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
reroll. Let's reroll.
Hey, that's better.
Ooh,
Yeah.
baby.
There we go. Describe everything that has been going on with this man as this whole event happened.
God, he's just been having the most normal day, just watching people fling ping pong balls off of little goldfish bowls. Like only one person has won, and they're the person who comes every day, just like honing their skills. And they've only won like twice, and today was the second day. You know, regretting having to do it, having to give away the bag, knowing that it's a big selling point and brings people in. Sees this woman get electrocuted, fall to the ground, thinks she's dead, sees her recover, like is relieved, turns away for just a moment, hears a giant ka-chunk and like a splatter on the ground, is reticent to turn around and just sees this smear of crimson and splatter. People are like running away, and he doesn't even want to like move to the edge to see the gore from beyond the countertop. And so he is in like a little bit of a haze when I start talking to him, and he just hears wah, 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 call someone, wah, 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 wah. And like fumbles, like shaken and scared, and moves sort of out of the booth to go like find his supervisor and be like, I get paid minimum wage. I am not here to see people die. Oh my God.
Minimum wage. I'm not here to see people die.
And with that, I think the four of us go and grab as many as many goldfish as we can carry, which is most of them. I think there are like 3 left.
Yep. Are there also any toothpicks, toy cars, gasoline of any sort also? In case we have to recreate more stuff. We're just here.
Yeah, like at the
There
prize booth.
are-
Like how many tickets? How many tickets do we need to get a toy car?
Yeah.
A toothpick.
At the prize booth, that's right next to where the goldfish are. How many tickets? You just need to give the person that works this booth is like she's got really long flowing hair and bangs, and she's like, "Welcome to the prize booth. We are giving away toy car, string, all of this stuff from the prize booth. All that I need is I just need a goldfish. I just really want a goldfish. Just one. I'm not sure if
I
you'll
got
need
one right here
18.
for
I
you,
would just
Mama.
like a
And
goldfish.
I hand her one of the goldfish in the bags.
There you go.
She looks at you and she's just like, "Thank you for seeing me."
Yeah, real recognize real. Am I right? Can we have one of each? And I point to like the car that I want, the toothpick and I take a toothpick from like the little sample thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like,
Mhm.
that's not even a prize. That's just a sample. Why would a toothpick be a prize? That's just for samples.
I don't know. Sorry, I'm just gonna take one of these without getting a sample. I'm just gonna grab this and then we'll take
Yeah.
one car. What else?
We need
all we
a
need?
toy truck, a toy gasoline truck of some sort, and maybe like a lighter of something to
Yeah,
recreate the
lighter.
gasoline.
Okay, so we take a bunch of the toy cars, one for each of us.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
impaling and stuff.
I grab more
Okay.
toothpicks.
Great, you get it. And now, where are you heading to from here?
We
With
are
your
looking for the
prize
coach.
lighter.
We're looking
Yes.
for the
Cole
coach.
Cornson.
Cole
Great.
Cornson.
Cole Cornson.
He would be chaperoning
Yeah.
another 3 set of kids.
Where would you like to start?
Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna text him and see where he's at and see if he responds. Maybe he's having too much fun, but maybe he's being a responsible adult. So I have his number
Great.
because we're staff, and I will roll what you would like me to roll. Contact?
Yeah, let's roll that's a contact check. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll. Come on. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This text message
Huge.
is so good and clear and fast.
What's
And
yeah?
he happened
It's
to be on
clear
this
and
phone.
yeah. And what is it?
I'm asking him where he's at. It's urgent. We need to find him. It's concerning the accident that happened the day before, and we may need to save his life, or we know a way to save his life because he's in danger. And then I
Amazing.
sent him
You
a
text
Taylor
him.
Swift emoji.
And he responds immediately, and he's like, "Hey, girl," with 7 R's and an L, and a Taylor Swift emoji back, and he's like, "I'm just with
scarves
some
we're sending back and forth.
while yeah." While the kids I'm chaperoning rode the Slashertown roller coaster, the Pier Boardwalk roller coaster, which LOL, I'm not gonna ride. Scared of roller coasters.
Okay.
I'm a coach. Gotta be there for my team. Except not in this capacity. I decided to hop on over to Lemon Cookie's cookie shop to get some treats for all the kids that were freaked out. Here now, working in the kitchen.
Okay, and then I relay that. Okay, he's over at the lemon cookie place. Let's go. And Penny, you know where it's at, right? So I'll follow.
Absolutely.
We'll follow Penny over to where he's at.
Yep. Penny and Wyatt know where it is and are glad to see that it's being reconstructed after its last worm shark related incident.
Yeah, y'all get to Lemon Cookie's cookie shop. You open the door, and it's all Lemon Cookie's cookie shop is now not the bright yellow cookie shop that it was before per our lore. It's now Lemon Cookie's lemon and worm cookie place. And
What the heck?
bloodworm, lemon and bloodworm cookie shop. So it's painted red with flecks of yellow. It's maybe a little trendier now. There's a lemon with a worm coming out of it as the logo, and Lemon Cookie is behind the counter holding a lemon and a bucket of worms, and she's like, I don't remember what she sounded like. She's like,
I think she was Scottish.
Hi. She was Scottish. She's like, well, hi there. Oh, thank you so much for coming into Lemon Cookies and Bloodworm Cookie Shop. Oh, you are the 3 people that introduced me to the Worm Lady. Or the 2 people. I don't know where the other one is. And who are you 2? What's going on here? How can I help
I'm Marlene. I'm looking for.
I'm Marcus.
We're looking for
Marcus.
Coach
Hi, Marlene.
for Coach Cole Cornson. Have you seen somebody around here with 3 kids?
Aye, Coach Coulson. Cole
Yeah,
Cornson.
Cole Cornson.
Yeah, he's
not Corn
he's in the
Coulson.
back. Right. No, Corn Coulson's the singer.
Correct. Yep. Currently
Yeah,
on tour.
great. He's great. Yeah, he's on tour. Yeah, I'm going to see him.
Oh, that's nice. He's playing after Green Day leaves town.
Green Day's here?
They're here right now this weekend. Yeah.
That's amazing. I hope they don't die. Everyone in this town seems to die. Uh-huh.
That's a dark thing to say about Green Day.
Well, well, it is a dark thing. It's a dark world. So Cole Cornson, he's in the back. He said he wanted to make some cookies from scratch for the whole team, so he's just in the
That's a
back
weird thing
kitchen.
for a cheerleading coach to do, but all right. And then I'm not even gonna wait for her to like let me go back there. I'm just gonna like open the counter thing and then just like walk back there. And I go, Cole Cornson. I'm looking for him.
Great.
Is he making cookies?
Yeah, you step out and you see Cole Cornson. He is in the back. He's kneading some dough with fresh squeezed lemon in it. He's kneading some dough and he looks at you from the other end of the kitchen and he's like, hey guys, how are you? What's
You're
going on?
gonna die. We need to save your life.
No, hey guys, how are you? What's going on? Sorry, I don't know what happened to me. Hey there, what's going on, guys? How are you?
It's hard to explain. Stand really still, and Penny is gonna take one of the goldfish and put it into the car, or she's gonna get one of the goldfish and she's gonna put like one of the toothpicks right next to it, and it's just like we're just waiting, just waiting. Do you feel any kind of wood related aura around you?
Like, do you feel like darkness is amid?
I'm looking around. I'm seeing wood objects, like pushing them slightly towards a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. One more time. What was that? Do I feel any wood? What?
No, he's messing with wood. Listen, you feel like you might be in any danger around any sharp wooden objects?
Mm-hmm.
Sharp wooden objects. I mean, I did see there is like a PVC pipe sticking up out of the ground. And he turns and he's like, there's a PVC pipe with a little piece of with like a little paper on it. It's like a jagged edge, like it's been cracked. And there's a little piece of paper, like a Post-it note stuck on it that says, "Pardon our mess." And I don't know what this is doing in the kitchen, but I've been real conscious that I'm not going to slip.
Okay.
Well, I make these cookies for.
Okay. And I look towards the group and I go, should we grab the pipe and speed this up?
I mean, he's not wearing non-slick
That's what I'm
shoes.
saying.
It's not regulation.
Yeah. Also, do we have a straw? Because if it's a pipe, I don't know if the toothpick is gonna work. And so Penny's gonna look for a straw so that she can straw
smarter.
and nail this goldfish.
I mean, a stab is
yeah.
a stab. I don't know. Maybe.
But yeah, no, the straw's very much more like the pipe. Okay.
Yeah, good thinking.
Okay, I'm gonna try to like I'm gonna ask him for an ingredient, like pretend that I'm interested. I'm like, oh my god, I want to see what you're doing, but I want to kind of edge him towards the PVC pipe, so that he's not wearing non-slip shoes. Charm. Okay.
Check.
Charm. That would be 4. Okay. 1, 2. Ah. Sheesh.
Oh boy.
Any rerolls?
Nope. Not for me.
Nope.
I'll use my big old one.
Not for you.
I go,
you come close.
He's not listening to me.
Now, and he's like, first he's like, Fargo, and then he's like, okay, I know exactly. I know what you're after here. You're trying to fool me or something, Marlene. I know you. It's hard for you to like get anything past me. I was with you at the cheer meet in Slashertown Prep when we won for the first time, and you thought that we were going to lose, and I saw that you were so nervous. I was with you at my wedding when I got married, and I knew that you didn't like my my partner, and I could smell it on you, and then I got divorced right after, and I know now that you're lying to me and that you're hiding something from me. So I would like for you to know, I would like for you to tell me what you're hiding from me.
Listen, we're gonna have to try to kill you, but not really kill you. We just need to speed this up because we really need to break this pattern of death. And then I look at Wyatt and I go, grab the pipe.
What?
Have I
What
been
are you
able to
doing with
find a
that
straw?
pack?
Has Penny
Yeah,
been
it's
able to find a straw?
She's in the kitchen. I think there would be a
No.
straw.
Yeah, you found a. Yeah, you're in the kitchen. You found a straw. You found a straw.
Awesome.
Okay, so
It's one of
I
the
get the
aluminum
fish
straws
ready.
because
Can I?
Marcus, hold the fish, yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, can I go down on my hands and knees like the classic prank where you push somebody over and they trip just in case he backs up something?
Yeah, for sure. You can totally do
Okay.
that. You're like just gearing up for that.
Yeah, I'm like very sneakily
Yeah.
going behind him.
Wyatt's standing with the pipe like behind where Marcus is waiting for,
I'm basically trying to trip him.
and then into Wyatt's pipe. And then and we're gonna try. Penny's gonna try to kill the goldfish at the same time that he would have died.
Right. Great. Okay. I'm gonna give this to Marcus for the role.
Okay.
Marcus, that's gonna be for you. That's gonna be a I feel like so that you can trip him for all of this to happen. I think let's make this a force roll for you.
Okay.
Or a move. I'm sorry. It's a move roll.
Move? Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Got 6 die for that. Bang, boom. Oh, okay.
Oh, it worked. Okay, can you describe everything that happens in this instant?
Yeah, so I see Coach Cole Cornson slowly backing up, sort of like, what's going on here? And then I see Wyatt holding the
Oh,
pipe.
don't
going
you
like,
know, Fargo?
Yeah. So Cole is still talking to Marlene. I'm getting down, and I'm like slowly sort of crawling behind him as he gets closer and closer to my body, just to see if he goes yoink.
Wyatt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's ready.
And while that happens, the dough has been steadily dripping its lemon juice off the counter, right behind his shoe, right behind Coach Cornson's shoe, or his foot really, and he's stepping back as the lemon is dripping, and as the lemon is dripping, also the non-slick mat that it's dripping on, it has been tugged by a cord that is coming off of the oven that is electric. That's also sparking up, and it's sparked up enough that it's pulled the mat underneath. None of you have seen this. Nobody looked around the kitchen, and he is stepping back. He's stepping back, and he slips. And so Penny, it's to you as he slips and starts to fall toward the PVC pipe. You have a split second. What do you do?
Penny's gonna wait until she sees the pipe. She's gonna match her straw to the pipe. So as soon as the pipe goes into the man, the straw goes into the fish.
But don't really kill him. It's just if he would have died. We're gonna kill him at the same time.
Okay, let's do a
It's gonna be
move.
the same
Let's
time,
do a
right?
move. Penny, this is a move check for you.
Oh, boy.
I'm worried about what his mental state's gonna be after this if he lives and a pipe's going through his head.
Oh, okay. We're gonna reroll.
Oh.
Nice.
And not so much. Ow.
You go to do it. He trips. He falls back. The PVC pipe goes clear through his head as you spear the fish, and he just says, "Oh, well, good thing we got an assistant coach. I guess they're going to be promoted just like you." And then he.
Okay, first of all, he would say, "Oh no."
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. And then he goes. Oh no.
Oh my god.
But I'll give you that. I think you have the confidence that had you timed that out better, it would have worked. Yeah, it's corn. He is corn on the cob.
Jeez.
Okay. Corn on the cob. Cornson on the cob.
It didn't work. It didn't
almost
work.
worked. I'm sorry, I
get so
convinced you to
close.
kill
It's so
somebody.
hard.
You know, the plan was good. It's just the execution that was not.
I don't know. The execution seemed pretty final.
It was pretty good.
I'm the one who's gonna die next. If you guys don't get it right, then I'm gonna die for real, like cold Cornson.
Oh shoot, that's right. Okay, and then Penny goes and gets a car and stuffs a fish in the car in the water and gets I
don't want to do this.
Like a rolling pin or something.
I don't feel like putting my fate into the hands of 3 teenagers who can't even figure out how to be friends and are on a team together. That's crazy. How can I trust y'all when y'all don't even trust each other?
Fine. Marcus, we are friends. I'm sorry I insulted your spine. I'm sorry that I called you a nepotism child, and I'm sorry that every time you talk, I do this like weird thing behind you. I'm really sorry. I feel like that undermined your confidence with the rest of your squad, and I didn't mean it.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
I meant it,
that last part, but yeah, no, it's fine. We did the cool formation thing, and like, yeah, we're kosher.
Yeah, I think you're a good addition to the team. I think you're very strong, and I think you I don't know if it's because of your genes or whatever, but you are very strong for a very young person, and I think that's hard to find, and I respect your diligence.
Thank you. And you know what? I think you're a good leader too.
Thank you.
Oh,
and Penny, I'm sorry that when you don't call me back sometimes, I get sad. I don't get angry at you, but I do get sad, and that's because I put so much of I value your friendship so much and your company so much, then in its absence, I feel like I am not good. Like I'm worse off without you. And that's me putting a lot on you. And I'm sorry for that. I put too much on you because you're my best and only friend. And you deserve the best of me, which sometimes I feel like I don't give you because I depend on you so much. So I'm sorry.
You care if I call you back?
You're the only person who does.
I didn't know you cared. Oh, I'm really sorry about that. I will try to text and call you back more often. I didn't mean this. Okay, we're all friends now. See?
Oh, don't be in such a hurry to be friends just so y'all can kill me. But all right. How are we gonna do this? Oh God. Do it for the kids, Marlene. Do it for the kids. All right. You said, how did I die again?
You got in the Nissan Altima, and then you were trying to back out, and then something must have happened, and a wooden beam just kind of smushed your head. So if you want, we can have the strong one beat your face in with a rolling pin. I don't know if that works or not. But
a rear view mirror popped off and shot through her face. Oh, you would remember.
Oh,
this.
Okay, got it. Okay. Penny's like, and then a mirror just smashed you in the face. And she rips off the tiny mirror from the car and holds it over the fish. So,
and then we're gonna walk out. I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna scan the booths to see if there's any sort of like mirror prize that we can use to emulate
the
mirror.
booths like outside of the lemon,
like a hand
outside of the lemon cookie restaurant.
Yeah, like a little hand mirror.
Great. You step out of the kitchen, so the rest of y'all are still in there. You step out, Marlene, and you see through the window. But before you can even see through the window where anything is, you see Lemon Cookie, and she's talking to a woman in front of her with pink glasses, holding a pug. And the woman with pink glasses turns to you and is like, you're that bus driver. And then she turns to Lemon Cookie and she's like, why would you Why would you hire her? I thought she was a bus driver. Why is she working in your kitchen?
Excuse
And
me.
then
First of all,
Lemon
you're being
Cookie-
very rude.
Lemon Cookie turns to you and she's like, I'm so sorry. Don't mind my sister. She's a bit worked up. She's having some issues with her pet pug.
What's wrong with your pug? I mean, there's a slew of things that could be wrong with your pug. I'm going to say that. That's why you shouldn't be buying pugs.
Someone's like, what's wrong with my pug? My pug is pregnant. my pug is 9 months pregnant. My pug is basically about to give birth.
Oh my
and
God.
I wanted to get to the vet, but there's a bridge. The bridge collapsed.
I'm going to grab her pug and I'm going to run into the kitchen. God, I'm going to try to grab it, snatch and grab. We're going to try to induce this birth.
Can you do a move check for me?
Oh no, I have to move. Okay.
Accidentally dropped in the fryer.
Oh my God, this pug better not die. No! I tried to grab the pug, and it's still on the leash, and it's too heavy. I didn't anticipate how heavy it was going to be.
Yeah. And also she takes pepper spray out of her little purse, and she pepper sprays you in the face as she grabs the pug, and she's like, "Ah! Get away from you do hear the pug. What's the pug's name?
The pug's name is Dana.
Get away from
Dana
Get
too.
away from Dana. Get away from Dana too.
Right?
I lost
Right?
one.
No.
I lost one pug to a pug thief. I won't be losing another.
They're still valuable. You have no idea the value of that pug. Ah! And I would try to feel my way back into the restaurant so I can yell at the kids to watch over the pug to so I'm trying to make my way back into the restaurant.
You fumble through the like saloon doors into the kitchen where Wyatt, Penny, and Marcus. What have you been doing?
Help!
Yeah.
It's the pug.
The pug.
That was the pug.
Perfect timing. The pug's barking, and you hear like, "Oh, calm down, Dana. You're better calm down. Your dog's ruining my shop, sissy."
Well, we hear all that, right? So I think we're starting to put the piece together that the dog is key. So I mean, can we go out there do we know how far along? You said like 9 months. Can we squeeze on it or something?
Yeah, 9 months.
Can we squeeze? How long are dogs pregnant? They're not pregnant 9 months.
in the slasher
This
town,
dog is.
This pug.
The drama.
This pug is.
It was a little extra incubation to keep those pups cooking. You know what I mean? Gotta get them well done.
This is worse than a goldfish. It says 58 to 68 days. That's 2 months.
Okay, so this dog, this has been pregnant. She's like, I know that you're just saying it's 9 months, but you meant it was 68 days. You always exaggerate everything, sissy. That's what you hear from the from the back. But your dog's gonna burst.
I mean, what can we do to help this process along? It probably is too late to go to a vet at this point, right? Like, could we just get a nice area to sort of calm the dog down, make sure everything goes.
I don't know if we
smoothly?
can deliver a dog on the pier because outside there was a sign that said no littering.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
I mean, can we do it in the kitchen?
Wow.
Yeah, that probably makes
I'm
sense.
at the sink washing my face out because I've been pepper sprayed. Just do it.
Could we just like scare the pug a little bit and maybe just like kind of like pops him out? I'm not really sure how this works.
I don't know about scaring it. Why don't you make the dog calm and want to give birth in a nice, safe environment?
Yeah.
Come on. Sing
Lemon
it a
cookie.
song. Wyatt, do you know any songs?
I know a couple songs for chickens that I might be able to adapt for a dog.
Try the chicken song.
Do the chicken song.
Okay, here we go. To-ra-lu-ra-lu-ra, to-ra-lu-ra-lie. You give birth to a bunch of puppies, or we're all gonna die.
How did you
Beautiful.
adapt that song from the chicken song over the
Beautiful.
original lyrics?
Yeah, it was really good.
It was stuff about chickens and a lullaby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I adapted it to the
Yeah,
situation. It felt important. I don't know why I'm still like screechy, but it's just that's just my singing voice. Is that I sing like that.
Nice.
Of course,
That's
the
so
dog.
soothing.
The
What a
dog didn't
fucking
hear
great song.
any of this because the dog is not. Y'all are in the kitchen.
Oh,
Practice run.
I propose the dog is in the kitchen with us. Otherwise, that makes no sense.
No, dog is in the living room, or in the main part of the restaurant, or in the kitchen.
I
there an
disagree,
You're supposed
but
to
I
sing
do
that
the
song in
same
the dining
thing
area.
in the living room.
yeah.
Okay. Dog is in the
Is there
dog.
intercom in the restaurant, like from the back?
The dog's in the
There a
restaurant
what?
for sure, but it's not in the kitchen.
Dog's
And it's
in
a
the
saloon
restaurant,
door.
not in
I will say it's saloon door, so you can hear from the kitchen to the.
The song's about intent. It's about
That's what the dog heard.
You are in
Okay,
the
that was a great
kitchen
warm up.
of
Let's go
two
and do it in there.
Great. Great. So y'all step out of the kitchen where Lemon Cookie and Lemon Cookie's sister, her name is Snickerdoodle Cookie. Where Lemon Cookie and Snickerdoodle Cookie, because she has her pug, Dana, and Dana
Dana
Cookie
too.
are all Dana 2 Cookie are all talking. And she's like and she's like, oh, you gotta get the pups out of that dog. It's not good for it now. It's been pregnant too long. Oh, hi guys. We were just talking about the puppy. I hope and did you hear? I heard that somewhere else in the park, 5 guys in turtleneck sweaters got run down by the roller coaster.
Dang it!
Ooh.
There's not like a vet anywhere in this park, is there?
No, but I've heard puppies like being sang to.
Wyatt?
Oh, sure. To-ra-lu-ra-lu-ra, I'll sing this song again. If you don't give birth to a bunch of puppies, then we'll all meet our end.
Gorgeous. Beautiful.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Let's do an empathize check +2 for the singing.
Hell yeah. Hey, we got one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't believe
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
about to tell you to describe what I'm about to tell you to describe, and out of game. Sylviana, I am sorry. Please, in a appropriate way, describe how this dog gives birth.
It's 9 months pregnant.
At least.
Yeah. We don't see like the graphic discharge from the puppy, from the dog, from the pug. What we look at is we see the face, the joyful yet confused and maybe a little horrified faces of each member of the party, as to the tune of Wyatt to continue to sing. Like every once in a while, you see somebody like wince as another puppy comes out. And there's like one too many. There's one too many puppies.
Wonderful. And Penny, what are the puppies? You name them. You just feel so compelled. You're so moved. You name all of the puppies?
Okay. It is Lord Byron, Frankenstein, the English Channel, Shinko Ramen, Mr. Bigglesworth, Skin. The place at the end of the room, backpack.
The place at the end of the room?
Clapping when a plane lands.
And grape.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And they're
Nice.
all happy and healthy. And Snickerdoodle Cookie is like, oh my god, that was incredible. Wyatt, have you ever thought about being a doula? That was amazing. And Penny, you feel the like chill that you've been feeling periodically throughout. You feel that chill go away. And Lemon Cookie is like, oh, someone has to tell Coach Corn. There's 12 beautiful puppies that were just born. And she runs into the back. She runs into the back seat of the car, or the back seat of the kitchen. The car, excuse me. She runs into the back of the kitchen, and she's like, you just hear her scream as Snickerdoodle is like, "Let me guess, you didn't do it in time to save the coach."
How do you know about?
It's just a feeling. But let me. I want to help you guys back. You saw that pink Corvette I was riding. You guys want to take a little joyride with me? Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, that doesn't seem dangerous at this particular juncture.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Sure.
I'm in.
Great.
Fun.
Yeah,
so
that sounds.
As Lemon Cookie screams and starts cleaning the kitchen from the death of the coach, y'all hop into the back of Snickerdoodle's Cookie. She's like, we're just gonna drop the puppies off at the or she's like, we're gonna leave the puppies here to we'll come back. We're gonna go out. We're gonna grab some ice cream from somewhere away from this horrible pier, and we're gonna bond because we all went through something that I think is traumatic. So she's in the front. Shu or Penny, Wyatt, you're in the back. Holding. Both of you have two goldfish in front of each other. Marcus, you are next to Wyatt, and Marlene, you are in the front driving with shotgun with Snickerdoodle Cookie, and she's driving. The four of you or the five of you are driving down the street, and you're just bonding. And Marlene, what did you want to talk about? You're the one that's sort of leading the conversation of what you're talking about.
So, okay, wait. So somebody snatched Dana 1? And then you were like, I'm going to name this one Dana 2. What is it about your dogs that people are just like, I'm going to take that? That person's still out there. That person is a danger to society. That's an absolute menace.
Yeah, someone snatched Dana 1, but you know what's really weird about how Dana 1 was snatched?
What's that?
I actually dreamt that Dana 1 got snatched right before it happened. And then I came to, and the next thing I know, Dana was being snatched right out of my arms, Dana 1. And then I was like, oh, do I have a premonition? But that was like years and years ago. And I never had an experience like that again. And then I was driving. I was about to cross the bridge to go to the vet for Dana 2's appointment to give birth to the puppies. And I had a crazy premonition. I was on the bridge, and you were all there, which is why I feel sort of bonded to y'all. Logs fell off. They crushed everything, right? I saw two guys get crushed by a log. I saw your friend get her head chopped off. I hope she's doing okay. I don't know anything about her.
Oh, God.
I saw a rear view mirror go right through your head, Marlene. So I'm really glad you're here with us. And then I saw myself. I fell off of the bridge and into the water below. And yeah, you would think that the force of the impact would have killed me, but actually the force of the impact didn't kill me at all.
Oh.
I came up and I was totally fine. And I just watched as the bridge collapsed as I was in the water, and nothing bad happened to me.
So
I made it.
You and Dana too didn't die
And ridiculous.
in the
No,
accident?
Dana too and I didn't die. No.
Which means
and then which means what?
we didn't stop it.
It's not
Stop.
over.
It's not over.
What do you mean? What do you
Stop
mean?
the car.
And she presses on her brakes. She presses on her brakes, and the front of the car is leaning over the side. She was so wrapped up in the story, she started driving in the same direction, right over the collapsed bridge. The car is hanging over. You three in the back, the two of you.
I rolled down the window.
Snickerdoodle and Marlene. Of the
I
convertible.
rolled down the window to try to get out.
Amazing.
I mean, maybe I'm
and
realizing
Penny
that
and-
I didn't die either. So maybe if I go with them, then I can save the rest of everybody else. Because I think I was also supposed to die. So maybe it's our time. Maybe I will do what I need to do to make sure that I go down with the ship and the lady and the dog.
Marcus, what do you do?
I think I'm going to try to help them get back to the back of the car, and I'm going to get to the front of the car to make sure that it goes over and with the other lady that was supposed to die. That might be the move.
Wow. Self-sacrifice.
If you got to go, you got to go.
And okay, all right. And so Marlene, so can you describe how you do it? Describe exactly what you do. Just walk us through it.
Marlene, I'm trying to get out. So I mean the door, since we're so close to the edge, the door's it's stuck on one of the posts on the bridge. So I am trying to climb out of the car, and I put my hand on the right side mirror to try to leverage myself and climb out onto the safe ground.
Great. Let's do a move roll for you, Marlene.
Okay. Big old 2 dice. Oh my god!
Oh,
The drama.
No!
See, you totally.
I saved all my luck
do
for
you-
that
so
one
you-
moment.
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
gonna climb out.
And you climb out. You make it onto the side of the bridge. Great.
And then I want to try to break open the back window with a piece of wood from the bridge that is broken. Because I wanted to try to help the kids get out.
The kids. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the back seat.
They're children.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, you are in a convertible, so
Oh
they
shit!
can.
You can reach out with the wood. They can grab onto it.
Oh, I forgot it was a
Reach out
convertible.
with the wood.
Yeah,
Reach out with the wood.
yeah. I'll reach out. So I'm like, hurry, come on! And I'm trying to use I'm using my weight to kind of keep the car on the bridge still, while pulling them.
Great. I'll give it to you. The
Yes.
wood comes straight to you, Penny. How do you grab on?
Yes.
Great. Wyatt?
Yeah, absolutely. And as I grab hold, I turn and extend an arm to Marcus.
And Marcus?
And I go to reach for it, but I pull back a little bit.
Why? What do you do?
Listen, I was supposed to die in the accident as well, and I think I'm tied to this lady. I think if I live, then it's gonna keep coming after you guys. So, I mean, I'll say we make a great team, but look out for each other, okay? And I pull away and I lean towards the front of the car to try to push it off the cliff.
And
Marcus.
Snickerdoodle Cookie is like, wait, what do you do? What do you?
I'm straight up like,
And
come on, damn it!
the two of you plummet off the bridge in the car into the depths below, leaving Wyatt, Penny, and our Marlene standing at the edge of the bridge, watching where it fell.
My God.
Did he just sacrifice himself? What's happening? And Penny's just like incoherent and like unable to process everything that's just happened to her.
So you're gonna have to do a lot of tryouts soon.
Yeah, I'm still holding Penny's hand, and just like I give it a squeeze when I say, "Well, back down to one friend." But I guess that means you're not a co-captain anymore.
No, I quit. I'm not doing cheerleading anymore. I'm the worst thing that's ever happened to this squad. I am cursed. Everything about my life is cursed. Everything I touch dies, and I end up having like weird ass names. I can't even name 9 pugs properly. I quit. Let's go get ice cream. What do people who don't cheer do?
Whatever we want.
Okay. Let's go do that.
I'm gonna go try to keep my job, kids.
And the three of you walk down away from the bridge, leaving everything behind you. Marlene, you're thinking about what the next trip you're going to take is, and where you're going to go, and how you're going to chaperone. And Wyatt, you're thinking about how you have a closer relationship with Penny, and the itch of like, are you forgetting about somebody? Who are you forgetting about? And Penny, your mind is wandering, trying to think of what you're going to replace cheerleading with now. And what are some of the thoughts that come to your mind, Penny?
Penny is just talking like a mile a minute and is just like, I'm gonna have so much free time now. I'm gonna figure out a lot of things. I'm gonna fix her memory. I'm gonna fix this town. I'm gonna help elect a great mayor instead of that terrible mayor, Ubi Slasher Vietas or whatever. And I'm gonna have thoughts, and I'm gonna have things, and I'm gonna burn down that restaurant again. Like I have time, you know? I have time, and I can do things, and I'm excited for the future. And she just starts crying.
And then as she's crying, Wyatt and Marlene, you start doing the math in your head. The math is okay. There were a couple of bodies, so somebody had to replace each body, and so technically Snickerdoodle replaced one body, which would be one person's, and technically Marcus replaced another body, which would be one person. And it sort of all dawns on you at the same time. That's two bodies, and yet the three of you are still around.
Uh-oh. Wait, you got a goldfish? I look over at Wyatt.
I think you turn to see Wyatt like crunching one in his mouth. I'm just trying, just in case. I snap its spine in my mouth.
Ooh, you snap its spine in your mouth.
That's how I died.
Yeah,
my neck was broken. So
yeah.
And as you do that, why don't you roll? Let's do an exciting roll to end on. Do a.
Oh boy.
What would that be? That would be a. I don't even know what is crunching a goldfish in hopes of slipping your spot. It would be a tinker check.
Okay.
I think.
Tinker. Calculate.
Probably not.
Oh no!
But yeah, because Marcus sacrificed himself for y'all, you get a reroll on that because of Marcus.
Oh, hold on, it's Marcus's reroll. Hey Marcus,
Yes.
From
Oh, yeah.
postmortem, can I have your reroll? Is that cool, or do you want to keep it?
Ooh, you can have my reroll. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That's so sweet.
Yeah, and you have to describe, in order to get it, you have to describe how Marcus inspired. Oh, but it doesn't matter.
He doesn't.
You crunch on that, and what does it taste like?
I think it's not as salty as I was expecting. It is absolutely slimier, and I think the issue is I like bite down on it, but it's so slippery that it just full shoots out of my mouth and like skids onto the street.
Yeah, it skids onto the street, right in front of you, Marlene, and you go to kick it out of the way. But when you kick it out of the way, you see that it actually is like it's not slick with blood; it's slick with gasoline. And you fall backwards into the gasoline as you kick, and you look up to see the old woman with red gloves standing right next to you, and she's like, "Well, it's gonna
Clear.
be what it's gonna be. We're fucked."
And then
And she
I'm-
bites her. Oh, yeah, what do you want to say? What do you
I
want
want to try to snatch this thing from her and throw her in my place. I want to be like, no,
Oh,
it
yeah.
needs to be you.
Let's do a move check.
Oh my god. Okay. And oh, it was so close.
You grab her
On
and
my
she just
screen, it
says,
barely.
she says, "It's both of us," and she lights the cigarette, and the two of you blow up in Penny and Wyatt's face. And what do you say to each other as your eyebrows just get a little singed?
Just like sit. I don't have anything for this. That was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what happened when Hazel leaves us. God. Let's go get.
Who?
You know what? I'm kind of hungry. It's a long story. Let's go to a grill of a fish of a whale of a time.
Into it.
And with the taste of goldfish in his mouth, the two of you set off toward a grill of fish of a whale of a time. New exciting adventures on the horizon. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode. Woo! Thanks, y'all. We went a little over. So I just want to go in a circle starting with Trevor, and we're just going to go around and everyone's going to introduce themselves. And
Hey
say
everybody,
who
I'm
you are and where we
Wyatt.
can find you.
Yes, my name is Trevor Adams. I play Wyatt. You can find me at HOWIETT on Twitter, and Plunder Blunders is my D&D podcast. That's mostly it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Up to Janelle.
Hello, my name is Janelle Santa Cruz Campbell. I am a streamer. I like to play a lot of TTRPGs just like this, but I also like Magic the Gathering. It's something that I like to stream a lot, and I will be streaming later today. I've also been playing just a variety of games, Cult of the Lamb. So if you want to be a follower, come into my stream. And you can find me on all social medias at Janelle Santa Cruz, and I hope to see you there.
Is it my
Over
turn?
to
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
Hi everyone. I've been Shu. I am a comedian, writer, whatever. I don't know anymore. You can find me everywhere on social media at Hello There Shu. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see me cook weird things. And follow me on Twitter if you want to hear me shit post about life. On to our other guest.
My name's Andy Campbell G. I played Marcus Rosewater this evening. I too am a Twitch streamer. I'm working with the Evil Dead the Game developers to help preview the new DLC that's coming out this week. Yeah, Mia, David, and the new demon, was it the Plague Crafter, are coming out on Thursday. So keep your eyes peeled for a lot of Evil Dead stuff coming soon.
Awesome. And I'm Dylan Guerra. I'm your host. You can find me here on Monday nights doing Slasher Town. Guys, we have so much fun content. You can check out our Nightbot. We'll come in and put it in the schedule. We have such fun stuff coming up. They're doing Constantine is going to be a deep dive with Clark Wolf. Oh my God! They've been in the same room the whole time!
Crazy.
Oh my God. What? Like when a magician reveals the secrets, I'm just like, wow.
Thank you, Janelle and Andy, for being here. Thank you, Silviana and Brandon, our producers. Thank you,
Anytime.
Jack, our fabulous community manager. Thank you, Joe, and our tech director,
Yay.
and Brandon,
Yeah.
who do double duty as an art director. And thank you, Shu and Trevor, for being here. It's been so much fun. Next week, we are doing our finale of season 1. It's going to be an end of some of the arcs and the beginning of new ones. Will Wyatt remember Hazel? Let's see what happens at Camp Crystal Lake. So see you next week for the end of summer. Have a good night, everybody. And Gaiac and Angel meets you. Oh my god, our mods. What the heck? Bye.
Yeah. Angel.
Sound stirs things up. You can use rattles, you can use maracas, you can clap your hands. I also encourage people to laugh audibly.
Why are you not shooting? What are you doing? Oh my god!
Also, like, the idea that these mummies are kind of popping up like, you know, Night of the Living Dead style, like traditional zombies. Also, though, the hand kind of reaching out from the ground is such an iconic 1950s kind of like B-movie image. So again, throwing back to the old school, the Universal monsters, and so on.
2 trulies in a sentence is queer. Truly, truly makes the sentence queer. There's great they smile. They hear each other. I'm here for it. Just like that.
It's so great to see you guys. It's so good to see you.
It's amazing. I freaking love that Steven Spielberg was nominated for Close Encounters of I don't even like